There's everybody. Whoa. How you doing? Great. I'm glad you're back for another fun-filled week of the Artie and Anthony Show. I assure you it is still the Artie and Anthony Show. I'm Anthony, by the way. Artie Lang is... Do we have an update? Do we have a legitimate Artie Lang update? Keith knows everything about this situation. So, Keith, what's the deal with Artie Lang?
I'm actually just texting his sister Stacy. We're going to see if we can get him on the phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's still in the hospital.
He is indeed in the hospital.
Correct. He's been in the hospital since last week.
Jeez.
I saw the doctor. He had the flu, and he's having a blood pressure issue where it's super, super high. So I know that there were some doctors coming in today, specialists they were waiting on. So
even his blood pressure's high.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So we'll see if we can get him on the horn. He's just recovering.
He's, resting and recuperating in hospital. I believe I have to go to hospital. I have to go to university. I'm on holiday. So Artie's, getting taken care of. When you have the flu and you are, like, in impeccable health, it kicks your ass. When you have the flu and you're in the health of an Artie Lang, I bet it's a little tougher on the old human body. We wish him well, and, of course, if we get to talk to him today, that'll be great. But that's the story. So anybody wondering, that's what's happening with the great Artie Lang. The market's taking a giant shit today, down 1,176 points on the day so far. I guess that's it, right? Market closes at 4. So, isn't that it? I think, right? Closing bell. They have some people that come in for the closing bell and the opening bell and stuff. It's so bad, because they have to be happy. So they're like, ding, 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 woo, woo. And, the market takes a tank. And you still got to make it you're all happy. I just thought, and I tweeted this, and this goes to just why do I bother? I tweeted, wow, that's fishy. Just big, giant swings. It goes from being down 500 to 1,500 down, and then it pulls back to 800 down, and then goes back down to 11. It's just someone or a few people are making a boatload of money here on these giant swings one way and the other. It ain't you and me that are making these giant amounts of money during these swings like this. It's people in the know and people that get together and sell off and actually affect the market. So I'm like, it's a little fishy. Someone should look into it. And by someone, I mean the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. And I'm sure they are looking. Whenever the market takes a giant swing like this, the SEC does make sure there were no, in legal terms, shenanigans going on. Oh, yeah. Who's here? I can't see. Curtains in the way. Oh, my God. Artie, what are you doing? Artie, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, you got your chair.
Oh, my chair, yeah.
Wow. This is like when, Sinatra would show up on The Tonight Show. It just drops in.
I don't know if that's a great analogy, but yeah. Tina Sinatra.
Artie.
You look great.
You look great. How are you doing?
Is Philadelphia still there? Are there any Eagles fans here?
Oh, man.
Torelli's here.
One Eagle fan.
I got to tell you, I'm happy that Philadelphia won because Philadelphia Eagles fans are criminals.
Yeah, we all know this, yes.
They are. I've never been to a Klan meeting, but I've been to a home Eagles upper deck. And that's as close as you can get to a
They are legendary for being real assholes, the fans. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You know this as well as the Philly fans know this as well as everybody else.
The nicest way you can call someone assholes, I guess you just did. It's Philly. Well, you know, probably from Opie and Anthony. Philadelphia are great radio fans. I mean, the best radio fans on the planet.
Viciously loyal.
I think it's the biggest Stern market besides New York. I mean,
it always was. First syndicated market that he ever had. Yeah.
Including New York.
Yeah.
And I used to I used to bang this broad I met at Delilah's, a stripper. And again, if you get in a show,
One to take home to meet mom, I guess.
Mom, do you want a lap dance? Not a laptop, a lap dance.
Lap dance, mother dear.
She was a dealer, and I had some troubles. But I would sleep over there on nights I had to go to Stern, and like guys would come into the apartment to buy drugs the whole night.
Oh, fuck.
And I'd be passed out on the couch 2 feet from a mechanic who was going to listen to the show in an hour.
Yeah.
And the guy go, "Is that Artie Lang?" I go, and she'd go, just leave.
Yeah.
And
I swear, I was buying some shit, and I saw Artie Lang on the couch at my dinner.
Yeah.
Someone would be like, yeah, sure you did.
He looks terrible. So, you know, it was an edgy time. And then sometimes I would call in sick from that girl's apartment, and I would say, "Garrett, it's 5:55. I'm in Philadelphia.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to make it."
Yeah.
And then he would play it on the air for 20 million people.
I'll try.
That's why when that motherfucker threw out that first pitch, he got mad that he thought I was being rude to him.
Right.
I would be on heroin withdrawals. He would give Howard the tape every time. You think there's the 15th time he'd go, "Listen, Art, I'm a friend. Can I come over? You sound like you're dying.
No.
Can I bring you some liquids?"
I need to get this tape to both.
Is there anyone you don't do an impression
I
of?
love the Wolf.
The Wolf.
That was one of the greatest. I do other people's impressions of the people from the Stern Show.
Yeah.
I never figured out, like, oh, guy, I'll just do Billy West's impression of Gary. Or
Billy West is that guy was the
Billy
gold.
was
For me, that was the golden age of the show.
fucking unbelievable. When he used to call Gary, and with a woman's voice, "Hi, Gary. It's Barbara."
Yeah.
Barbara. Barbara who? Barbara Bowie. Oh, you son of a! And then he would just keep calling throughout the day.
Yeah.
And he was so good with putting different voices on. He never
Billy.
got it.
He was one of those guys who did impressions of people that you didn't think people did impressions of.
Yeah.
Like the first Al Michaels I ever heard was Billy West.
Farcical call.
Yeah. And then Al Michaels doing like porn stuff. But the best was the Jackie puppet.
Oh, yeah.
Him holding the Jackie puppet while Jackie was writing insults to himself. And Billy's reading the insults and like that first E show in the real close.
Yeah.
"You fucking asshole."
So fucking funny.
It's, you know.
But he called him Gary like it was after 5 or 6 times of nailing him every time on the Baba Booey thing, and then he's like, you know,
Who would fall for
"This is Bob. My name's Robert. Gary. Robert. Yeah." And then he goes to this whole thing. He goes, you don't have to call me Robert. That's okay. My name, everyone calls me Bob. And then you just hear Gary like sink. He goes, "Oh, Baba Booey."
Yeah, Gary sometimes just there's nothing because if Howard gave you the okay to bust somebody's balls, like he would look at me and just go like this.
Oh yeah, go.
And it was kind of like, okay, I have to put my Hawaiian punch down and stop creating the diabetes that's going to kill me eventually. And and then as long as if he said go,
Right.
and there's no one could win. Like
Yeah.
the wittiest person alive could be standing there. If it was me and Howard and Freddie writing, and even Benji writing,
Yeah.
no one's winning that situation.
You're done.
Especially Gary. So when he threw out a first pitch like Liberace, I mean, literally, he looked like he went like this. And I said, Gary, first of all, what asshole told you could throw a baseball?
Right,
And I said,
yeah.
That's the guy you should be mad at.
Yeah, forget about even where the ball's going. Just
Yeah.
make it look like you've thrown a ball before.
You threw. he didn't throw like a fag. He threw like 2 fags had a fag. He threw like a fag could get pregnant. And
It would have been more manly if he took the ball, dangled it over his mouth, and tongued the bottom of it.
if he blew Mackie Sasser, it would have been more. There it is. I'm right behind. You can see me. I start to
Where does
laugh.
it go?
I'm laughing at me and Joe the cop.
Oh my God!
It hit an umpire who was getting the ground rules.
Oh my!
Like the umpire said, "What asshole just threw?" Oh yeah,
And his foot goes forward.
yeah.
Like look at his foot in that clip.
And
Go back again because I gotta see his foot. Look at his foot. They show it on the next one. This is fucking.
but Gary looks like But I got to tell you, so he had no idea. Both of his kids were there. And his little kid looked at me and said, "You're not going to make fun of my father." And I said, no. And then he learned a valuable life lesson that I have to make a fucking living.
Right.
It was technically my job.
People will lie to you, sonny boy.
Don't call my father a fag. Of course not.
Never happened.
Well, it's worse. You threw it was like Sarah Michelle Gellar. You look like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A Jew broad who fights Draculas.
Jew broad throw a ball better than that.
Jew broad who throws like a fag.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it was great. So the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I was sitting in a hospital bed, begging a nurse for Delauder to look. The nurses are stunningly beautiful now, by the way.
Are they these days? Is that what's going on in the hospitals?
Remember, they all look like Nurse Ratched and Cuckoo.
Yeah.
They're stunningly beautiful girls. Like, they're 24 years old, and the disgust they look at me with. Like, you do cocaine? I'm like, I don't know. That used to be a hot broad thing.
Why, are you asking?
Yeah, now you got to have a NutriBullet. You need a NutriBullet and a gluten-free muffin to get these chicks. Used to need blow. But the look of disgust, like, are you a loser?
Oh, my God.
I'm like, can I have the fucking IV, honey? I mean, like...
They're seeing you at your absolute worst.
Well, I don't know.
Terrible.
There's been some gigs, I think. The Funny Bone in Pittsburgh, circa 98.
It really is terrible. Like, of course, in movies,
yeah.
You know, the incredibly good-looking guy,
right,
and the incredibly beautiful nurse, they get together, as the nurse and patient.
I hate
in real life, she's just going to look at the guy and go, ugh.
That's why I
shitting in a bucket, and I got to clean it, and it's not.
Yeah, I have to tell these girls, look, I shit in the bed.
Yeah.
And why? Well, because I have like a fucking heart monitor that weighs like, the Freedom Tower. It's hanging from my goddamn skull, and I couldn't get out in time because I do cocaine.
So I'll take care of this, honey. You just bring the sheets in.
Yeah, listen, just
no,
bring
they have to do.
But then this sounds racist, I know. But if a maid in a hotel is foreign, I don't care what I do.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, I like saying them. As a matter of fact, I learned how to say in Spanish, I shit in the lava lamp. La contrabosa la lampa. And they, for a C note, they'll do anything. But if an American girl is there, then I get I'll shit in the toilet. But like, they're really gorgeous, and you're so embarrassed. And I have this guy. I committed a felony from hospital. I made an illegal bet on the Super Bowl. I bet the over. There's a kid from my neighborhood. I'm going to stop talking. This guy has, every once in a while he calls up with a tip, and it's always right. It's scary, right?
Wow. All right. Then you got it, at least.
I get a voicemail from my phone number changed 2,000 times. He somehow gets my phone number. I mean, it's not like I'm a congressman, but this is all I hear. He goes, the over. Don't get excited if they start missing extra points. The over is coming in. And he goes, how's your mother? And then he hung up the phone.
And don't get excited if they start missing extra points.
They miss the fucking, because when you bet the over, if someone misses an extra point, you go, that's going to fuck me.
That's going to fuck the whole thing.
Yeah, so, and the fucking Eagles missed an extra point.
Yeah.
And if the if the Eagles lost that game by a point, that kicker right now would be hanging from the Liberty Bell.
Oh, my God, right?
It said the size.
Yeah.
That poor guy, man.
Oh.
But they came out scoring like crazy, man.
Yeah.
The over was like, it was wonderful, because the good thing about betting the over is once you got it. You won.
Yeah,
I mean, it's over. You can't go back.
Yeah, Gino is freaking out about maybe the Pats tying it up so it goes into overtime.
What did he do? What, did he bet the over?
He bet the over in the Eagles, yeah.
Oh, so he had both?
Yeah, I think he did well.
That's the first two bets he's won in about 40 years.
I know.
Gino's the only one with Gino's picks, and he's like 13%.
He was hilarious. I had a party over my house last night, Super Bowl party. He came over, and Aaron came over, and Pat, a bunch of people came over. It was great. Really had a good time. And he was just freaking out at the end of that game because, the Pats are the Pats. They've done that before.
Well, that Hail Mary, if that Hail Mary pass at the end scored,
yeah.
then then Tom Brady is touched by God. Like,
yeah.
literally, that would have been, because then they would have to get a 2-point conversion.
Right.
Which you just knew was going to fucking happen.
Oh,
And,
I know. I wanted to see it just for the hell of seeing something that exciting happen.
But I really am happy for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Because Boston's a great star market too. But they got 5 fucking rings, man. And Philly needed this, man.
And Philly was just better. It wasn't one of these luck things. It wasn't. They were just better last night. Yeah. They made those plays. Like what was that?
The black guy
thing. That black guy. That goofy play that Brady tried, and then he misses.
Nick Coles caught the pass.
Yeah.
And then Brady tried to drops the fuck. I love when he looks stupid.
And he did look stupid there. It was just him. The ball was there. He just couldn't. And I think that comes down to, look, the guy's 40. I really think that means something when it comes down to missing shit like that.
And let's face it, I love saying shit like this to start fights. Overrated.
Overrated.
I mean,
overrated. Here it is. A little goofball.
Well, first of all, Amendola, that's a touch. Well, it's not a touchdown, but those birds, man, those defensive backs would have leveled him. Look at
look at
that guy, man. We wanted him to catch it.
Yeah, he's like, come on, please. He's like a locomotive coming in.
Fucking hit in the first half.
Yeah. He got.
That guy caught the pass, and he's like in no man's land. He's going like this. And just,
It's got to be worse when you don't see it coming like that.
Right. Well,
like he's looking around. All right, which way? I can run any way I want. Let me. Wham!
That was an old school hit. That was you can't remember Jack Tatum on Jack Tatum was a free safety for the Oakland Raiders.
Tatum O'Neal? I know Tatum O'Neal.
Jack Tatum O'Neal is a character I used to do. It was a Raider on heroin who pitched for the Bad News Bears. But Jews, spics, niggers, and now a girl. That's a line from a popular movie.
From a popular rated G comedy, children's comedy.
PG comedy. 1976, a kid with blonde hair and blue eyes from California, 12 years old, says this line 14 times. Jews, spics, niggers, and now a girl? I'm going to repeat that like Tony Curtis. In 1976, a 12-year-old blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid from California in a popular PG movie for kids said this line about 14 times. Jews, spics, niggers, and now a girl? I'll say it again. I just want to make sure.
Just want to make sure everyone really got that and what it was.
Dave Chappelle never talks to me again. Man, motherfucker, you on that show saying the N-word? Shit. I knew you was a racist. If Brady caught that pass, that guy was like a human projectile.
Yeah.
Because he's like fucking. That's a ballsy play, though, for a guy like that.
It is, and I think he would have been leveled. He probably would have run right for the fucking sideline. But
I mean, that's what you got to do. Unfortunately, that's football.
Yeah.
If the guy who can beat you at the end is, if you're able to break his neck, you break his neck.
Yeah.
I
recall a day many years ago when quarterbacks would run.
Yeah.
They wouldn't run for the sideline. These motherfuckers
didn't care.
Had the ball and fucking ran with it, and it was astounding. They'd get hit. That's like, Joe Namath's knees.
Right.
Were a direct result of getting slammed.
When blacks and Italians got articulate, that's when sports.
Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, this guy's like first of all, he works at UPS in the offseason. Right, this guy literally loads trucks in the offseason. He's making $14 a game.
Holy shit.
And I love when Jim Brown... At the end of the year, the Cleveland Browns players owed Cleveland money. Jim Brown owed...
look at those goalposts.
At the end of his MVP year, Jim Brown owed Paul Brown $24. But, okay, that's Tarkenton. That's Fran Tarkenton.
Scrambling Fran, yeah.
That's a guy named Fran.
Fran Tarkenton was insane.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like anyone would go down at that point. Like
that's pure racism. That's wanting to make blacks miss.
Look at this.
And there were no Asians.
Look at he's losing yardage here. What's he doing?
Oh, he's going to throw the ball.
Any coach would yell their fucking
Ahmad Rashad.
Look at this guy.
Now they will play like Felicia Rashad.
It's insane.
Okay, this is the Hail Mary. Watch.
Oh! That's just amazing. That is fucking amazing.
He went on this to be the host of That's Incredible.
Right, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's when he
Tarkenton.
started making money.
I saw Fran Tarkenton once when I was out in California. Went to a restaurant. He was in a booth with two beautiful blonde girls.
Yeah, that's what that's
either side of him.
Well, that's when
and
guys
they were just
heterosexual.
stroking his hair and his face,
Yeah.
and I'm looking, just going, "That's the shit.
You got to get famous.
That's the
You
shit."
have seen some of the broads that, well, their faces weren't great. But yeah, Fran Tarkenton was, he was everything in Minnesota, but he lost four Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Minnesota lost a lot.
Just huge though. But that's a guy that would run.
Yeah.
He'd run and fuck.
Yeah, there's on That's Incredible.
That's Tiger Woods.
And that's a kid.
Oh shit, that's little Tiger Woods.
And I think Fran Tarkenton is a pedophile.
Oh, that's great.
And
we're gonna introduce you to a young colored boy. Golf.
Hey, he's gonna go someday. If you fuck over a broad, she's gonna hit you with a golf club.
He's not on that. He's not on That's Incredible for golf. He's on That's Incredible because his father's with him.
Yeah. By the way, that amazing joke reminds me. My book comes out Father's Day for Black's June. Yeah, that's right. His father was with him. Well, Tiger Woods is the subject of the single most racist joke I've ever heard in my life, and I told it on Mad Dog Russo's show.
Yes.
Outside a Springsteen concert, and I'd be happy to tell it again.
Please do.
Why is Tiger named Tiger? His mother is from Thailand, and his father's it's so I can't even say it.
It is really, really bad.
I have to wait till I get
the Mad Dog said.
And Mad Dog went, "Wow." Let's go to commercial. Artie, you got any plugs?
Artie, want to thank Artie Lang for being here today.
I don't care what you say, Mikey. Nobody but nobody wants to hear that 57 Channel song. Hey, Rosalita, get the big man back.
Very funny joke.
Mr.
Artie Lang.
Okay, his mother's from Thailand. Of course, his father's a nigga. Now listen. Mike Francesa, anything on that? Well, dog.
About my Giants.
Well, dog. Of course, his father is a nigga, and I'm not sure if his mother's from Thailand. I'm positive about the second half of the joke. The first half is something I got to look up, but yeah.
Maybe Bob from Queens could give us an answer.
Bob in Queens. Yeah, I'm sure his old man's okay.
All right. Hey, you fat fuck. What is that, ice cream you were eating during the commercial? All right, enough.
Did you ever hear Sour Shoes get him as me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Francesa hates my guts. After the Joe Buck thing, I found out after that fucking Joe Buck thing, like the sports world takes themselves so fucking seriously.
Hell yeah.
I cursed on HBO on a Joe Buck show. Now, look, I didn't know his 12-year-old daughter was a foot from us. I didn't, so I wouldn't have said cocksucker. What am I? I'm there with that Jason Sudeikis kid who I did not know. I didn't know he was at the time. I should have. But, and Paul Rudd, who's like, come on, what the fuck? And there was an audience there. So I'm a comic, so the first joke got a laugh, and I keep going.
Now you're right. You're charged up.
It got awkward.
A little bit, I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, but Francesa goes, you know what? Artie Lang comes out there. He's talking about certain groups of people, gays, like he loves gays. Gays, the African coloreds, colored Americans. He's talking about colored Americans. He's talking about Joe Buck. He's talking about Joe Buck's father. Quite frankly, I would have leveled him.
Oh, yeah, I would have leveled him.
Did you ever see Francesa's ass? It's this.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that sketch on SNL, The Big Ass Family?
Yeah.
That's literally what he looks like. So I mentioned
making fun of my ass dog.
Now,
my dog ass or ass dog?
Now Artie's here, and of course, Artie, you'd like to repeat the Tiger Woods joke. We've gotten a lot of requests for that. Did you ever hear when Dennis Miller got the job on Monday Night Football? Okay. Mike and the Mad Dog are the two most unhip guys ever. Like, they're our age. They didn't know about Saturday Night Live. They never heard of Dennis Miller.
Very unhip.
So this is what happens. Dog, do you know this guy, Dennis Miller? And Dog goes, Mike, I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know. And what do you know about him? He goes, well, listen, he's very satirical. He's big on parodies. I think he's very left wing. He's very, very, I guess, humorous.
Never have Mike pitch you to anybody, by the way. He's very satirical.
All right. Satirical. I guess he's witty.
Next next.
And then there's a pause, and dog goes, "What's that got to do with fourth and goal, big spot, fourth quarter?"
Brilliant.
It's like absolutely nothing.
That's good.
And then Dennis Miller, you have a bet on the Jets, and he's talking about Sylvia Plath poems, and like the juxtaposition between two receivers.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the score?
Yeah, what's the score?
What's the down? And
Game reminds me of when the Byzantines.
And I love Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
These guys, these terrorists, they should be dead before the fucking K sound and kill is made when you say kill them.
When
He's got some of the best.
when the Phoenicians, what? The Peloponnesian, what? I'm Googling during his
That's
set.
well, that's what I mean. It's a football game.
Yeah.
My cousin Tony has an IQ of 40, and he's mentioning like Russian poets from the 18th century.
Right.
The Eagles look like like a Russian poet, like Love and Death by Woody Allen.
And you're like, what?
Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, 18th century Russian authors that I like. Dostoevsky's Pride and Prejudice wasn't this dramatic, and you're like, yeah, I'm losing 50 grand.
Somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
Some complete moron watching, going, I have no idea what he's fucking talking about.
I watched. I never watched this show because, much like everyone who follows me on Twitter, I think I suck. And I watched the one with Stanhope and
Oh my God.
okay, and Norton and me. Me and Doug Stanhope are not going to live long. like Doug, I love Doug. I've known him a long time, but we look near death. And
Doug was pretty lit.
Jimmy Norton has been, I think, living healthy for 40 years, and he looks like he's going to die before us.
AIDS.
Like, how does he get food poisoning so much? Stop ordering shrimp oreganata at the fucking at Louis' Diner. I was like, well,
He does get. I've heard so many stories of him having
bad meat in the
food
can.
poisoning. Bad meat in the can.
Botulism.
I don't know. Maybe it's the combination. Maybe healthy food gets
does
unhealthy in
Jimmy-
your stomach when mixed with male semen.
What does Jimmy consider? Does Jimmy consider himself a gay guy?
No, I think
no,
Jimmy
he's not a
is
gay guy. He likes to
completely heterosexual as long as the girl has a penis.
Oh. Well, that's a confusing statement.
That is very confusing.
About guys who used to say, I would never leave the house if I could suck my own cock. Talk about a glass half full, half empty situation. Like you're getting a blowjob, but you're giving it.
Well, you're giving one too.
You got a cock in your mouth, and it's your cock. But
I believe Greg Opie Hughes actually had a very funny story. I know. Fran Tarkenton should come on and put it on That's Incredible. It was very funny, though. He was talking about one of his brothers was able to do that. One of his brothers was able to suck his own cock.
sure it wasn't Opie sucking his brother.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah.
And he was in the bathtub, I guess, one time, and he's sucking his cock, sucking his own cock. The mother walks in. And
Washing his mouth out would come.
Starts freaking out and asks.
Mother caught him?
Mother caught him sucking his own dick, Mrs. Hughes. So she starts yelling for Opie's dad.
Mrs. Ooze.
She starts yelling, Fred, oh my God. And the son, Opie's brother, had the greatest response. He goes, no, I wasn't giving it, I was getting it.
And what's his father supposed to go? That's right, boy.
Right.
I remember the first time I blew myself. What the fuck?
It's so funny, though, that the kid's excuse was, I wasn't giving a blowjob, I was getting one.
Yeah. That's not. If you could lick your own ass, that impresses me.
Yeah, that's.
Because I would do that. Quite
And
frankly.
then, if you could do that, would your loved one say, "Okay, give me kisses"?
If my mother.
Kisses. You do it with your dog.
my
Your dog
mother-
can lick his balls in his asshole, and then give me kisses.
Every one of us. Well, that's like the greatest story ever. The true story. A guy got indicted in Long Island for fucking 4 of his pets, 3 dogs, and I swear to God, in the indictment, he said he fucked a parrot. Now,
Oh my God! And that man, stuttering John Melinda.
yeah. I fucked 3. I fucked 3. I fucked a parrot. No, of course, but the joke is, if you're gonna fuck an animal, why fuck the one animal I could tell somebody about it?
Oh shit! Oh, is that
Like
good?
that's the one.
That's good.
And he fucked me. And he fucked me. A dog is just gonna go.
Yeah, you're like, what? What? He's hungry.
Same reaction as if a black guy came in the house. But why do you think no mafia guys have parrots?
Right? They're rats.
Heroin heroin's in the freezer. The heroin's in the freezer. But you know.
Oh no.
We've all gotten, high on synthetic weed and fucked a dog. But
Yeah, I'm not passing judgment.
I think some Labrador retrievers would, at the quick glance, look like a young Heather Locklear or a current Nicole Eggert.
Oh my God. I love it.
So anyway, listen.
You want to bring? Oh well, he's eating.
Who's here?
Dov Davidoff.
Oh, Dov Davidoff is one of the most talented motherfuckers ever.
him.
Yeah.
Had him on a few times. Of course,
He's one of those guys who could do anything. He could act.
Yeah.
Like, dramatic.
Threat.
Yeah.
He's a song and dance man.
Married to one of the hottest chicks I've ever seen in my life.
Oh really?
Dan Natterman. No, she's stunningly beautiful. There's a scene in Crashing where Pete Holmes picks up the chick and Dove, she doesn't want anything to do with Dove, and that's science fiction.
Right, the girl in front of the comedy club.
Yeah, thinks Dove is disgusting.
Yeah.
Pete Holmes is like a young Bob Redford or something.
Big
you see Crashing last
gangly
night?
Pete.
I hope the people in Philadelphia went home early to catch Crashing.
I know. I watch it like right when it's on, first run every week, except last night. I had a party and the Super Bowl was on, so I haven't caught it yet.
I don't know if I'm in, I only care if I'm in it.
I think you are from the
selfish.
coming attractions I saw last week.
Oh yeah, because I didn't get paid for all those episodes.
Oh, you didn't, huh?
Yeah, HBO doesn't like me because I don't play their brand of ball. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, is that it?
They think I'm a little what's the word? Racist.
Oh.
And they heard the Tiger Woods joke. I mean, listen.
Oh my
Got
God.
a fucking sense of humor. How about when Eddie Murphy did the anti-Italian stuff? You think I
They
cared?
played Eddie Murphy doing anti-gay,
An anti-Italian.
anti-Itralian.
When he said, I'm going to get back on my IROC Z28 and the Mooley's going to pay for it.
Right, the Rocky bit.
My buddy Mike Saccone saw that and said, they know about Mooley?
Yeah, how the fuck do they know?
So that's when we came up with Canadian.
Yeah, Mooley.
Mooley, we didn't think they knew about Mooley.
That was a big one. Short for Moulignan. Moulignan.
Well, Jesus Christ, that's a little much. Let's calm down.
It is a little much. Just trying to educate the kids out.
His mother's from Thailand, and his father's a Moulignan.
Mooley, what?
Tiger.
Lee.
How about a young Tiger Woods and Fran Tarkin in there, though?
That was pretty good. Tiger was like amazing when you watched as a kid him driving a ball, and it's like, motherfucker.
Fran
It's just
Tarkin.
natural ability.
Fran Tarkin got that name. His mother's French, and his father's a nigger.
I get it.
That's something no one would retweet.
I get it.
Do you ever tweet something offensive and you see everyone's apprehensive about retweeting it because they work, they work for an insurance company? And
I see it all the time. There are some tweets that I'll get a lot of favorites and retweets and stuff, and then other ones I know the same amount of people are looking, and I know they probably agree with it.
Right.
But it's like, wait, 2 retweets?
Yeah,
one of them is David Duke.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. My buddy Anthony Frantantoni didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
And he realized he's a cop.
I was fucking offended by that.
And not for nothing, but I evolved.
We're all equal in God's eyes.
You know that, Tom,
even a moolie.
That great. Isn't there something great about giving up?
Yes.
Like I gave up.
Freedom.
And but HBO I think can't fire me from Crashing. Well, they're gonna, but I got a call from Judd Apatow, who's the greatest guy in the world, but he said you can't do the 3rd season because you'll be in jail.
Jesus.
They're worried I'll be in the joint.
Really?
Everybody's anticipating my big sentencing day, which will be my new special.
What?
Artie Lang gets 5 years.
Oh shit! Is there an actual date?
Yeah, February 23rd. And
I think that's when my suspension runs out too.
Well, I knew we had a lot in common.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Finally can drive.
Isn't that amazing how edgy this show is? This is not. We're not like those fucking fruits who judge The Voice.
No.
We're no Blake Shelton and Adam Levine. By the way, Adam Levine had acne as a kid. Let's all feel sorry for him.
Yeah. He had one fucking blackhead next to his eye back in when he was 18.
And the blackhead was Tyra Banks. It's more of a brown head. Listen. He's discovered a cure for acne. It's Victoria's Secret model's pussy juice. If you get 14 if Giselle Bundchen sits on your face for an hour Fucking asshole.
When you serenade a girl with that voice, and then she
there he is.
flops. Look at this.
Wait. Bar Raffaele's twat cured my fucking acne.
I was so embarrassed.
I was very lucky because I was kind of wired to be optimistic.
Oh,
but
yeah.
confidence is a really
He was
important
wired
thing.
to be
I think it's a
optimistic.
huge part of any kind of success. To me,
Why would
the
this
most
guy be
important kind of
optimistic
success
about
is
stuff?
being able to find happiness.
Why would he
We
be
don't care about how
optimistic?
old
What was that
you are.
fucking fruity
they,
catch?
they said we need as many
Hydrated is
faggot
great.
pictures as
Moisturizes your
possible.
skin,
You have any
feels
faggot
good.
pictures?
Guess what, guys?
I've got a whole
Moisturizes
gaggle
your
of them.
eyes. What?
No, it's a headshot, but you're literally giving head in it.
You're sucking Greg Hughes' brother off. That wasn't me, Dad. That was Adam Levine.
It's Adam Levine.
First of all, he has a name like an accountant who looks like me. And he looks like... I'm not,
Have you been to the Levine accounting firm? They're wonderful. Adam hooked me up. I wound up getting money back from my taxes.
a lot of guys named Adam Levine have fucked Bar Raffaele. But
It's really, those commercials are great. I didn't know what to do about my acne.
I didn't think I'd get by in life.
Meanwhile, at 16 years old, I'm going around like the Elephant Man. I am not an animal. Fucking burlap sack over my head, one eye showing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Developing a personality so a girl would actually even talk to me.
I developed my pickup line, how much? I love like Adam Levine. Adam Levine is worried he's not going to make it in life.
Oh, no.
There he is about to blow up Greg Hughes.
That's terrible. And again,
Adam,
acne around the mouth is you were eating pussy.
That's right, exactly. That's pussy eating acne, pal.
It really is. It's all right here. That's it. And you could tell he's one of those good guys that uses his chin on the clit.
Yeah. I'd eat a mile of his shit just to see where it came from. I'll tell you. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That was him trying to suck his own dick, I think, at 17.
Well, yeah, maybe that'll get you too.
That'll give you the mouth acne as well.
Mouth acne.
I think Rabbi Levine, his father, son, you're gonna fuck every Victoria's Secret model. You're gonna get rid of that acne. Well, it's just annoying when a guy like that pretends they were depressed and shit.
Yeah, knock it off. With the voice he's got, and he's fucking probably playing guitar, and every girl around there wanted to fuck him. They
You know
didn't
The
care
Onion?
about his
You know
dumb
the
acne.
paper The Onion?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Some of the best, funniest headlines ever. My favorite one was, Mugger complains guy who he ripped off has a gay iPod. and like the article goes, fucking Maroon 5? What did I got to stop fucking... I got to stop mugging fags.
It's fucking
Mugger complains playlist of guy he mugged is gay.
Dude, the headlines at The Onion,
I
they're
love Jimmy
so
Brewer.
fucking
They
good.
must have had something against Jimmy, but this is one of the
Really?
funniest things I've ever. It said, the headline was, America's love affair with Jim Brewer yet to happen. But
How fucking funny is that?
after my first special, they had a headline that said, FCC sentences Artie Lang to death.
It's so fucking good. And it really has become amazing because I read the Onion headlines and then you read the regular news headlines and it's switched around.
They're really, like, again, everybody in show business, though, is so left-wing and political now that you can. I tried watching Saturday Night Live. I said, you know what? I was in bed in the hospital. I was like, fuck it, I'll try to watch SNL. It is just like, I mean, it's Lorne Michaels has just become a shill for liberals,
for the liberal cause.
and it's not very funny.
No, that's just it. I could give a shit what the political stance is if it's fucking funny.
Of course,
if it's funny.
Of course,
I don't care.
yeah.
Goof on Trump. If it's funny, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
But then it just seems to be, well, what are we going to do this week to make the liberals love us?
Goof on that show, Fox and Friends. And first of all, not many people know that show. Like,
yeah.
They're making it like it was a Howard Cosell impression in 1978. Yeah.
yeah.
And again, the chick on that show is the hottest chick I've ever
She's
seen.
amazingly beautiful,
She's
distracting.
one of the most beautiful, and she writes books about her kid teaching her stuff. And I call her F. Scott Fitzgerald. But that not her. That's the ugly broad on SNL who does it.
That's the ugly brother.
Not for nothing. You ain't making it, sweetie.
Yeah, maybe you should have hired outside the cast.
Yeah, why don't you try to suck your own dick? Ainsley. What's her name? Ainsley Tinsdale or whatever the fuck her name is. The real Fox and Friends. She's unreal.
Yeah.
And and she's talking about she's talking about the news. You just don't even hear like a dossier. You're just looking at her fucking ass.
Yeah. The dossier was obtained.
Where did Roger Ailes find all those hot broads who could pronounce rhetoric?
They are so. They all look like models. Their hair is done impeccably.
Good idea.
They look.
And they're all rich broads.
I was leaving Fox News Friday. I did Tom Shalhoub's show.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm leaving, and I see.
What does Shalhoub do now? Is he still
He's doing Fox News Radio.
Oh, okay.
Does a radio show 5 days a week.
Oh, all right.
Over there. So I was doing the show Friday, and as I'm leaving, the 5 was leaving too.
Yeah.
So I saw Gutfeld and talked to him a while. But you just see like they don't look. They look like when you see a Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Just different from everyone else. The girls.
Yeah.
The fucking hair is.
And Greg Gutfeld really brings it back to earth.
Yeah. Greg, you're like, oh, anyone could be on TV. It's
I like Gutfeld. He's all right.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. But they are stunningly beautiful, like pristine looking people.
Yeah.
And there's nobody has really an edgy look anymore.
Nope.
Me and you, and I got to tell you, I watched the podcast. We're not. It's over.
We probably shouldn't be in HD.
Yeah. Well, is that in my contract?
I heard.
I want like Jackie the Joke Man when he didn't have his deal. I want it to be dark.
Yeah. He was in the shadows.
What did he think was going to happen?
I don't.
What show was he on?
You know what I think they should do? Start watching old episodes of Star Trek, guys. Because whenever the woman would come on, the guest star woman, she wasn't quite as young as she was portraying.
Right.
They would do what's called a soft focus on them, which they used to say filmed through cheesecloth or smeared Vaseline on the lens.
We need like heavy Gorgonzola cheesecloth. We need a strong, hard-cut Romano combined with Ragout.
Could you use cheesecloth, but with the cheese still in it?
First,
just a block of cheese in front of the lens, maybe.
First of all, are we training a new crew? What is this?
I think so, yes. We have new guys in here because we're expanding our schedule into later in the evening and Friday and stuff.
Oh, no kidding.
So these poor bastards that we've had forever, they can't stay here forever. Look,
now where are they going to go?
Even though they don't look it, they do have lives outside of here.
Like Ganji at Stern lives in the same apartment he lived in 1987.
Yeah.
Howard's really big into raises.
Yeah.
So these guys, who's leaving?
No one's leaving. No one's leaving.
Why would you leave a job like this?
It's just for scheduling because the guys, we usually have, of course, the lovely Garrett and John, they can't do all the shows that we're going to be getting.
So wait a minute. Are you saying, unlike popular opinion, the investment in me is paying off?
Yeah, it seems to be that we are expanding.
I think I would probably assume you've lost a lot of money on this, on the Artie and Anthony project.
No, people.
It's on the T-shirts.
It's great because every day's a mystery.
Yeah.
Every day is a.
Listen,
people don't know. They're like, I love Artie. I subscribe for Artie. Yeah. Where's Artie? And it's like, exactly, where's Artie? Yeah. You got to stick around and see.
Well, I think, well, thank you for that, Ann.
Well, thank you for that.
And with that, I want to say goodbye. I'm going to go to Philadelphia and with a Lawrence Taylor shirt on and just see what happens.
Wow. They are pretty psyched. We have some clips of Philly last night.
It must have been like, again, I went to a Philadelphia Flyers game with my cousin in 1981 in Philadelphia at the Spectrum. And when they got Felipe Lopez, we called it the Spectrum. But I had a Lawrence Taylor shirt on. And this guy, this drunk guy, I'm 11 years old. It hits me on the shoulder and goes, hey, Taylor. I go, I fucked your mother last night.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, wow. And then I asked my cousin. He said, that's probably not true. And then you realize that when the black kids say it, like this kid I went to high school with, Pernell Whitaker, there's no way you fucked my mother. I asked her, and she said, no way. And he used to tell me that every day in home. I fucked my mother. So this guy was 46. And I was 11. And because I had a Giant shirt on, he said, I fucked your mother last night.
Awesome.
A bit of an overreaction.
They are just amazing. But let's bring Dove in. Come on in, sure. Why not? Because I want to talk about Philly.
That was probably broken up over Pete Holmes stealing all of his girlfriends.
Yeah, because that'll happen.
There he is. There's
How you doing, man?
poster.
Take a seat.
Yes, sir.
Take a seat, my friend. How you been? Good?
He's a good man.
I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Yeah.
We're the co-stars of Crashing on HBO.
Yes. I saw, not last night's episode, I saw the last week. Yeah, I saw that episode where Pete is just stealing girls from you. Girls, you try to pick them up. They don't give you the time of day.
Very realistic
Pete
show.
Holmes.
It's realistic.
Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes a drunk.
I haven't. I didn't see that one.
Dov is a very modest guy.
Yeah.
You know, like he doesn't. He's.
It's I haven't. I don't always watch, but I'm gonna go back and.
You like
and
watching
see.
yourself on TV?
Yeah, once in a while. If I've got something to learn from it, if it was the kind of scene where you did and you're like, oh, that part was interesting. I wonder if I sucked. Then you go back and take a look at it.
Amazing.
You know?
I never thought of learning something.
I never thought of that.
Did you study acting, Dov?
No, you go to some like scene study places.
yeah.
You work a little bit on it, but for the most part, if you
Yeah.
don't have it, you don't have it.
It's
right?
the
You can do
hardest
anything.
part, just learning lines. Is that it?
No, I think it's the technical
Acting.
part. I think
Yeah.
That show is crazy with improvisation. Like
Yeah.
I've never said one thing in the script.
Yeah.
No, it's like a judge that first day just said, "Well, we need loser stories." And apparently, their imagination can come up with anything I had.
Anything that comes out of your mouth, is that what they were implying?
No, but Artie's a natural, and so when
Yeah,
you're real
yeah.
grounded like that, and you can see that he's really lived that,
Yeah.
then you fall into it. You start
Yeah.
to feel it. Yeah.
Well, that was my training, the School of Hard
School
Knocks.
of Knocks.
But,
Street.
Yeah, so the episodes with Dov are always good, man. That's,
Yeah, I didn't see this one, but I'm sure.
There's only 8 of them.
Yeah, it's
You know, they
short.
go
They're
by
short
quick.
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it though. It's a really well done show.
Yeah.
Put-Down knows what he's
Really
doing.
funny.
Yeah. He knows a thing or two about the TV.
Yeah.
A million fucking projects. It's like I can't believe he has the time. Like 3 kids, and like I forget to take my socks off in the shower 3 times a month.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 kids, like a kid in college, and like
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody does that. Last night I had the party at my house, and Aaron was there, and Aaron Berg brought his little baby with him and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like how.
Is his baby well dressed as well?
I know his baby's all jacked. It's like giant muscles and tats.
Talks about fingering chicks. No,
Baby's adorable.
like even what you just said, throwing a party. I don't even know where I'd begin. to plan
Here's
a
how I begin. Ange, I'm having a party.
Yeah, now you need a broad, man.
His wife Angela makes sure everything's taken care of because I'm inept.
Keith's wife Angela's something else.
I kid you. She's been like
She's an old school woman.
PA
yeah.
for 10 years now, something like
She's
that.
one of those old school women that you need in life.
Yeah. She's really good, efficient at what she does. I don't do anything because I'm incapable of doing anything but this right here.
I've
and
seen you
playing
put away a
video
tall
games.
boy. You put
And
away a tall boy.
I can put away a tall boy. Pretty good. I'm
Or a
pretty
young
good
boy.
at drinking.
A tall boy, young boy.
Yeah.
Last night I'm watching. I think it was about 3 in the morning. I'm watching Pulp Fiction with a couple of friends that were left for the party, and I was done. I just feel like I'm done. And my buddy's like, "Come on, one more. Let's do some shots or something." I'm like, I am fucking done.
Right. Yeah.
No, and there was no talking me into
You're
it.
55.
And he got to the point where it's like
You hit the
3
double
a.m.
nickel. Yeah.
And that was me actually thinking I have to be to work at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Right.
Not I have to wake up at 8 or anything like that. I knew I had till 4 p.m. and needed every second of it.
If I could tell you how generous the offer is, Anthony and Keith made me to do this show, and it's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., 4 days a week, and I've been late 80% of it. I had a podcast in my kitchen. I was late 14 times.
That's it. When I was doing
Black comedians were beating me to my kitchen.
I was doing the show.
Your Barnes is here? Yeah. I'm showering.
For the first year, I was doing this show from the studio in my basement.
Right.
And I would just make it on time down into my basement. Many times just wearing my pajama pants.
Get over shit.
I'd throw a shirt on and I'd be like doing the show. And yeah, you just
Radio gets you like that. Like, Dov, are you like, when you live like Dov and I, when you do the road, like,
Yeah.
Are you just jaded at this point?
Well, you know,
does anything
I mean,
impress you?
every now and then, every now and then, you try to. I try to go. I'll try to see something new or experience something new. You know, so that you feel engaged a little bit. You know, or alive. But I'm not looking forward to 6 a.m. I mean, I'm in St. Louis this weekend.
No comic
at Helium, and I mean, you're not looking forward to getting up at 6:30 in the morning after a flight and going to the radio.
The morning radio.
Yeah, you know.
That was where I had the ability to stop doing that during the Stern years, because
you could just show up and
literally
do a theater gig.
plug on
the radio. Yeah, no,
you're not getting anyone else by going on a morning show.
Right.
You haven't already gotten from Stern.
He doesn't want me to do it anyway. I'll get in trouble if I. What am I going to go on the fucking Ed and Fuckface show? Hey, how's Howard doing over there?
Ed and Fuckface show.
I've done Ed and Fuckface.
Mornings with Ed and Fuckface.
Ed is nice, but Fuckface has an attitude. You know, well, but you remember you were talking about that bit that when you guys were going to break up, maybe, and we were saying like Opie and Fez. And, the Fez was always my favorite.
Yes.
And you don't realize that Ron never needed Fez.
No, Ron could do whatever on radio.
He is
alone with
Ron
anybody
is such a
else.
talented guy.
But I did like those Ron and Fez years. He had something going. When they initially came on at NEW, when me and Opie were there, WNEW, they came on as ronandfez.com because the .com thing was big or something. And Ronnie is just like, I don't care whatever you put in front of me. .com what? Computers?
Yeah.
I could do the computers. And that's what it was.
I could do the computers.
I could do the computers. There, Fez, what's this .com thing? And that's what the show was, and it was hilarious. So
I missed that.
Ronnie don't need anybody.
Right.
Ronnie is great when he has somebody to bounce off of. With Eastside Dave, who's, of course, on this very network, Eastside Dave McDonald. Between Ronnie and Eastside Dave was fucking hilarious.
Eastside Dave is the big guy.
The redhead guy.
Oh, wait. Well, not the big guy. There's the big fat guy.
No, he's not the big fat guy.
That's Pepper Hicks.
Okay.
Pepper Hicks is on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know he was like a Donald Trump or something.
There's all these fucking names.
Pepper Hicks?
Just names and names. Apparently, this guy worked at NEW when I was there, and I don't remember him from a hole in the wall.
You guys got popular. I was living in Los Angeles, and my friends all said, because everybody would try to be Stern. And the other thing about those radio shows on the road is like you realize why these guys aren't in New York.
Oof,
They're so terrible.
Number one market, right around the corner, but we like to reside here at Market 227.
Yeah, me and Norm did a gig, did like a full tour of the country. And again, with the gambling, we lost $80,000 each.
Oh, God.
It was during the
two of you must have been great.
It was during the 1998 playoffs, and we did that. We discovered that lightning bet thing, which is like heroin for gamblers. You know what a lightning bet is?
No. What is it?
Okay.
Okay.
I was pretending to be interested.
No, I am. I'm curious about. I want to go. I want to spiral downward immediately.
It takes years to get. So So say the under over is the total amount of points in a basketball game, right? Say it's 180. All right. If you lightning bet $1,000 a point, if you on the over, once you hit 180,
That's not the point. So 185 will cost you $5,000.
Yes, absolutely right, exactly. But if you go under, you lose $1,200 for every point it goes under. But
oh shit,
over
it's 1,000.
It's every basket's 2 points, so literally $2,000 a point. So
God.
Okay, so if you hit 180 and it goes into overtime,
dude.
like
Yeah.
You're shaking.
God,
Me and Norm
yeah.
start shaking in a room like this.
Oh my God.
If you bet the under. If you bet the over, you're happy.
If we bet the over from happiness, yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
Same reaction. Curiously.
I got you describing it. Just gave me like an adrenaline rush.
Okay, so every time.
Oh,
a guy hits
God,
a
that's crazy.
three-pointer, that's $3,000. Okay.
Oh,
Me and Norm lightning bet $1,000 a point on the under. I'm on the over in the lowest scoring basketball game in the history of the NBA. In the history of the NBA, Michael Jordan, the locks on the Utah Jazz, a professional fucking basketball with black guys on it.
Wow.
We're missing layups. They scored 45 points.
Oh my God.
We both lost $84,000. And I said to Norm, Norm, listen to me. This is big. We just lost 84, and we're making. What are we making? Am I making anything? I haven't gotten a check yet.
Oh, that is
MGM.
brutal.
It was a tour for Dirty Work, and MGM said, "Oh no, you're not getting paid. It's just first class hotels."
Oh no.
It was like Keith Moon finding out he has to pay for the TV show in the pool. like the Who finding out. Wait a minute.
Oh God.
That I really don't like any bets where you don't know how much you're going to win or lose. Something like that where it's
That's what
open-ended.
gambling is to me, though. That's the degenerate
That's
gambler.
where the high comes from, right? I mean, if
Yes,
you're a real gambler, that's what you turned on.
You're
by.
in games of skill.
No, I like gambling, but I like knowing here's my bet.
Yeah.
If I lose it, I lose the bet.
I like knowing nothing.
But I also have opportunities to like blackjack, double down and split and things like that.
You don't like a lightning round.
I don't like the idea well, this could go anywhere.
I like Family Feud's lightning round, by the way, I watch Family Feud. I haven't watched Family Feud in a long time.
Which one did
The
you
most
watch?
embarrassing human beings.
Yeah.
Are on Family Feud. Steve Harvey walks out, and first of all, any of us could do this.
The new one. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Any comic, you don't have to be witty or anything. Like these people say, the question was, name a reason a guy can't look a girl in the eyes.
Rape.
Right.
No?
Rape.
Why can't a guy look a girl in the eyes? So it's obviously he's cheating on her or something. This one woman said, because she's butt ugly. Okay. Now look. I mean, look, that's her first guess.
Right.
Yeah.
And these people are retarded, and they make them dance around a new Jeep at the end of the show. Like this.
Yeah.
After they lose, they're like, Those 2 rounds are meaningless. You could be up 300 to 2, and then they go, it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
And I was so fascinated by it. And the Jerry when's the last time you watched a Jerry Springer show?
It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah, long time.
You
really caught up on shit TV, didn't you?
A guy next to me was 87 years old. His name is Hill. He called himself Bunker Hill. And he narrated his pneumonia for me. He was like, "Ooh, I'm sick. Ooh, I'm sick. Ooh, I'm going to throw up. Ooh, I'm throwing up. Ooh, I got to get this up. I got to get this up. I got to get this up. And, ooh, I'm sick. I'm sick."
Terrible.
And he would go, he would watch Family Feud and the Jerry Springer Show. He goes, look at these colors. Look at these colors. And every story is the same. It's a cute-looking white trash chick from Arkansas, who looks like her boyfriend started a motorcycle on her chest. And then there's a young kid, a young white kid, and then an enormous, like one of those bouncers for Britney Spears.
Right, yeah.
Comes out, and she's fucking him, and the kid goes, "Who's this?"
And it's the boyfriend or the guy she's cheating with.
The fighting is insane.
They try to duke it out.
The punch that Joe Frazier hit Muhammad Ali with in the first fight at the Garden, he lifts Ali off of his fucking feet. He goes like this, and it's like a perfect punch, and Ali goes down. That is like Sarah Jessica Parker hitting her gay lover. Compared to what goes on the Jerry fucking Springer Show. They just like these enormous women just come like they're Marvin Hagler or something. They just punch this kid in the face.
And they come running out, too.
There you go. Okay, watch. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like an idiot on national television.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, here we go. And then they start chanting Jerry.
Yeah, it's the closest you could get to a Roman Coliseum show.
Yeah. And then you realize some of them think that it's Seinfeld. Seinfeld. Look at this. And look at these bouncers who are trying not to get a lawsuit. They're just putting on.
You're a fat pig.
Look at this.
Has this always been a part of our culture? No, really. I mean,
I don't remember
do you think, is it possible we're getting dumber as a culture? Right. It was never televised.
I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing Edward R. Murrow sitting there going, "Let me tell you something. You are not the father." And people just start fighting.
The father is Tiger Woods. And like Jerry Springer just sits there cashing $40 million.
Oh, yeah.
This syndication money is...
And it's been going forever, that show.
Jerry Springer could pay... Like, people out of show business don't realize the money in TV syndication. Jerry Springer could pay Al Pacino and Robert De Niro to do a play in his backyard.
Yeah.
Every night of the fucking week.
A lot of cash.
They're broke compared to Jerry Springer.
And the reason he's in there is because he was stupid enough to pay a hooker with a check when he was the mayor. Over there in Chicago.
He paid a whore with a check.
Paid a whore with a check when he was a politician.
She knew he was the mayor.
Yeah.
like again, that's like one of those things.
Cincinnati, right? Not
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah.
Cincinnati whore isn't that bright.
That's right. That's right. Never pay a hooker in Cincinnati with a check if you're the mayor.
Right. And you don't want to.
Or sex.
If you do, write Johnny Bench in the memo.
Yeah.
Signed Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
But that's again that whore logic of the whore computer.
Right.
Like that guy Anthony Weiner texts a hooker,
Right.
his cock with his son next to it, and she knows, okay. And he goes, please delete that. And she goes, okay, let me put that in my whore computer. Let me see what pops out. First of all, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
You're a politician.
Yeah.
You're famous. Your wife is in with the Clintons. Okay, I just put that in my whore. It says don't delete it.
Right.
Yeah.
It says immediately call everybody.
Yeah, cash this in. Yeah.
And blackmail you.
Yeah, leverage.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a jackpot, and he couldn't
that
stop
one's
doing
huge.
it.
But how much of that? I mean, is self-destructiveness, and how much of it is just general compulsion? That you
I'm
have to
self-destruct.
do it?
That's a great question. I'm self-destructive, but that's an illness where if you can't stop texting your cock to a 14-year-old girl,
Right, yeah.
and you have that much to lose in life,
Right.
I mean, he might have been after Trump won. Believe me, Kanye West is running.
New York gave the fucker a second chance.
Yeah.
No, he was a talented politician. If you ever see that documentary about him, it's really interesting. He was a talented dude, real bright guy.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning, when he was
Doc
talking
is
about
great.
the way he would yell at
Smart
people
guy.
on the floor.
Yeah.
That's why, look, if they're going to beat Trump, the Democrats need a rock star, man. They need a charismatic, crazy person who's going to, like Trump is calling that guy Little Adam Schiff right now. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking
It's hilarious.
I mean, it's really like he's putting these guys in a locker. He's
Really?
Yeah.
He's dunking their heads in the toilet.
the nerdiest guys ever, and he's calling him Little Adam Schiff. And they have
Little Adam.
And the more they get mad, the worse it fucking is.
Yeah.
He called Guyana a shithole. You know who else thinks that? The president of Guyana.
It's so true.
It really is something and they can't compete with it.
No.
Like they try. You
It's
see some
honesty.
people try to compete with
It's insane honesty.
Trump as far as Twitter
agree with him or
goes,
not?
and
Right.
this blatant. And I call it honesty. I don't mean telling the truth or not telling the truth, but there's this honesty in. Here's what I feel. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Right.
Regardless, I'm not thinking about polls. I'm not thinking about who's going to be mad or not.
Well,
throw it out there.
He's
they
mentally
can't
ill.
do that. They're incapable of. He's mentally ill.
Mentally ill, but that's fine. I mean,
I don't care. We needed a mentally ill president.
Greatest people of all time have been mentally ill. But look at Red Fox. But Red Fox, like the Tanner and Banners Bears, a show that was on Thursdays on NBC at 8:30 had this joke about a black woman. Esther, why don't you go in the kitchen and put your face in some dough and make gorilla cookies?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what we brought up on. Not this is us
dropping N-bombs right on the show in prime time.
Right.
They had that scene in the courtroom where he's talking to the judge about why black people are arrested so much.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's equal. And he just looks around the corner and says something like, then why so many niggas in here?
Yeah.
And it was like, and the audience is like, woo!
Hit the dummy.
Like Chachi just walked on set.
Yeah.
Woo! And what was great about it, he said exactly what my father had just said. My father, when Michael Jackson first did that moonwalk thing, like on that special.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
I was watching. My old man would come home from working construction. He would be so tired, like sheetrock dust all over him. We were not allowed to speak. He would close his eyes while he ate like raviolis, and we were watching it. He had a sandwich, and we're watching that special. And Michael Jackson did the moonwalk, and he went, "What the fuck did that shine just do?" And he goes, "That was fucking impressive."
Oh my God.
And listen,
it's just the culture. What are you going to do? It's a different time.
The problem is if you're not allowed to communicate a little bit about your observation without fear of reprisal, then it puts a lid on things.
Right.
And then you're more likely to vote for a guy like Trump, who you may not have otherwise
that's
been
the irony of it.
in the game for.
That's the irony of it.
Because you're pissed off and you want somebody to say fucking something.
Say something.
So the enemy of my enemy becomes my friend, and you end up voting for a guy who's mentally ill, but in the not great ways, like many of our wonderful the people in the past.
I got exactly what I voted for the reason I voted for Trump.
Right.
I said it 1,000 times.
About it too.
Monkey wrench into the whirring gears of the machine. That's what I wanted.
Love that part of it too.
Like I love when black people say just Barack Obama's presence was enough because he was a black president.
There you go.
But again, I was always a optimistic president halfway. halfway kind of guy.
That's great. I love that when people make these.
That's Trump imitating a retard.
It's like, all right, you know what? It's funny enough, but I'm really going to push the saturation up on this.
Yeah, and then he goes, and then Trump goes, I didn't know the guy was retarded. Yeah, right. You do that with everybody. You make like a cerebral palsy face. But then it's blatant. But he came into Stern once because I made it, and Howard made me. Howard was so brilliant with radio. He just knew what was going to happen. So Trump is complimenting me about being funny at his roast, and then
I fucking remember that.
yeah,
hilarious.
And then he says, he goes, Artie was the best. He was the best at the roast. And then I repeat the joke. He gets mad. And he goes, Artie bombed. He sucked. And, you know, you're like
in a second.
No, but that's a real narcissist. He only experiences the world as it relates to his own needs.
Right.
He'll tell you you're great and you're horrible just based on what you say about him in that moment.
In that moment.
That's a guy you got to worry about.
It's also but he's a
But I love the throwing the thing in the whirring gears
That's it.
analogy.
At least
They fucked up
it's
that
out in the
bad.
open with him. Like politicians,
It is out in the open.
They hide that.
Yeah, it's out in the open.
They hide that.
They
He can't
fucked
hide
up.
anything, which
He's
is
not hiding a thing.
The only people that politicians that are angry that Trump is there, the only people they can blame are themselves for fucking up so bad.
Yeah, that everybody got so angry.
Decades.
That's the
that
way
the
the vote
public
went.
said, really?
Yeah.
Really? You're going to do this?
Watch this.
what we fucking
I'll go
do.
back to the classic. I'll go back to the classic Pauly Shore bit, where at the last 10
I
minutes.
didn't realize there was one.
Well,
Wow.
I'm about to give it to you, Dom. You're gonna love it. His last
Ballsy
special.
move trying to
Okay.
do one of his bits.
For 10 minutes at the end of Pauly Shore's last special, this is what he did. He goes, Osama rhymes with Obama. Ooh, what's that about? Osama rhymes with Obama. What's that about? Osama for 10 fucking minutes.
This is brilliant stuff.
Yeah, and then he's banging every hot chick on the plane. I'm sitting here watching biography on A&E.
Yeah, but
2 a.m.
you got your dignity.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, you know.
I was a good friend.
When you compare it to Pauly Shore, yes.
It's a kind of a dignity, yes.
Yes, there is sort of. But you know, you again, me and Dom got to go to St. Louis.
No, I go to Helium in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I go on Thursday.
There's no better comic, by the way.
Trying to do the right thing.
Very unique. Very unique.
Yeah, come on out.
That has to. I can't imagine. Maybe if you're in your fucking 20s, it's fun and that.
It is fun.
But after a while, you got to say, "Oh my God, I got to get on the plane again and cart my ass to some fucking city."
Yeah, but I know a guy like that. I don't know if he feels that way when you have to try to put heroin in your ass. That's when you got to go. Fuck! I got to put the heroin in my ass.
It really does put another whole level of pressure on.
Yeah.
And every flight turns into locked up abroad.
Look, I can't take a leak in those bathrooms, much less cut up heroin on with an Amex card. But again, I don't think I ever told Dov this. This is whenever I see Dov at the Comedy Cellar, I never leave because it's always going to be a good.
It's a good conversation.
Yeah, and it always is.
It's engaging. We're trying to think some thoughts.
And so Helium. I played a funny bone a lot there, and
in St. Louis. I think Helium's new over there.
yeah, Heliums are good clubs.
Talking before about
Philly's really good.
Yeah,
about doing things like going to these cities and then doing things. Bill Burr started like going and
He goes to sporting events.
yeah, sporting events.
I tried to.
I got every ballpark.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I tried to do that.
That's what he would do. He'd go to every ballpark or something.
And then you realize that Fenway's right next to where you buy heroin. I make it to the door. I've tried to be funny about that, but I got to tell you, if I see a young kid ever try, there's no, I got to tell young people, there's no way you can touch heroin. You can't touch it.
You can't even.
You can't. Don't go near it.
We're in the vicinity.
It is not fun. It is again the way we brought. The only thing about political correctness that I like is that false shit has kind of been gone away with. Like Keith Richards seemed like he was having fun.
Yeah.
And then you read the books and you go, oh my God, he was in a living hell. Yeah. And it's been a living hell. Cocaine knocked me on my ass. I did time in LA County. I was in LA County jail for 3.5 months. Not fun. For coke, but nothing knocked me on my ass like heroin. If I
that's
could go
what
back
people
and
say.
tackle my, and I wonder sometimes when I joke about it because I like telling the truth about shit. But if I saw a younger person trying to do it, I would tackle them. It's so terrible.
There's some fucking thing about heroin that kind of went away over the course of the years. When I was growing up, and you would smoke weed, do some fucking pills, either ups, down.
He just like
whatever
having
it
a
was.
fern now.
And then, and then coke in the 80s came around, and we did some coke and everything. But heroin, that was the line. Like none of my friends, as far as I know, were doing heroin,
right.
And that was where you were like, oh. You crossed over into that whole thing.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Now it seems with the opiate addiction and heroin that it's just another drug that might as well be weed. There's no bad connotations to heroin these days. Not like it used to be. That was
with the overall opiate sort of epidemic. The barrier to entry with that doesn't seem as profound.
Right? Yes.
And more people are involved in opiates in general.
You're right, Doc. Because of the thing that it's doctors prescribe the painkillers.
Yeah, all the painkillers.
The only way to solve it is prevention. Like in other words, the '70s. Like if you watch that movie American Gangster, a lot of it's Hollywood bullshit, but a lot of that is the truth. Which in the '70s, the government could turn off the heroin intake, like a faucet.
Yep.
So we have all these junkies walking around before people knew about withdrawals, literally like losing their minds.
Right.
And they didn't know what they were doing. Like Miles Davis, the mafia dumped it into black neighborhoods. Right after World War II, that's why those jazz guys, Charlie Parker, like when they were in withdrawals, they didn't know what the fuck was happening.
And they're animals anyway. Let them lose their souls.
A lot of the returning.
That's the truth, yeah.
That's
the
I was doing a line from The Godfather. What happened?
They're not animals.
A lot of the GIs returning from Nam too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
were in Southeast Asia. They would pick it up and they would bring back a habit.
Yeah, and the methadone again. I would go to the methadone clinic on 8th and 35th before Howard in the morning, and. And again, I had connections there. I always thought showbiz would get me connections elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like at the Victoria's Secret offices. Instead of the methadone clinic on 8th and 35th, the guy goes, come on in.
Hey, Artie Lang.
And it's a living hell because you can't travel with it. You can't, you can, but then, like, I remember
taking a big chance.
Yeah. And unless you really know what it is as far as the withdrawals, the frightened thing about you, knowing they're coming is you'll do anything to avoid it.
Right.
Like I don't know how I did the amount of blow I did with no money when I was loading trucks for a living, but I somehow got a bad coke problem. But then I started making $10,000 a week on Mad TV, and forget it. It was nuts, and I got a dealer out there, and then but with heroin, I always had money, and so people say to me, "Did you ever suck a guy's cock for heroin?" And I go, "No, but no one's ever asked."
Right. Yeah.
So
Thank God.
and if you could suck your own cock for it.
Right. I was giving this time, but I was giving for some
I
heroin.
think Great Opie's brother should become a heroin dealer because he would just have to blow himself.
Just blow. Yeah.
Heroin. In the bathtub. I couldn't imagine. My mother screamed once because she caught me smoking a cigarette, a Marlboro Light.
Yep.
If she caught me blowing myself,
Oh my.
Yeah.
I don't know what she would do. And then if she called my father would still be punching me in the face.
You had a little dick. You could just say, "No, it's a Marlboro Light." Don't worry about it.
It's a non-filtered cigarette.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The mother really caught him.
Caught him sucking his own dick in the bathtub, and his defense was, "Yes, I'm getting. I'm not giving."
That's one of those stories you hear in group therapy where, like, if you have your hand
Awesome.
up, you go,
Yeah, just put your hand
I
down.
can't follow that.
You are not following that one.
Yeah,
my mom didn't care if I smoked weed in high school, but I never wanted to disappoint her into thinking I smoked cigarettes. Now, I smoked both. I got caught smoking a cigarette, and my dean, the dean of boys at John H. Glenn High, wanted to
Father
call my
Abernathy.
mother, call my mom and tell her that I was caught smoking a cigarette, and I begged him to say that it was weed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Could you just tell her it was weed?
That's an odd
She'll be so
suggestion.
disappointed. And he just looked like, all right, this is a fucked up family.
I don't think the new guys like the show. Guys, you need to fake laugh.
I don't think
John
the
will
old
teach you to
guys
fake
like
laugh.
Yeah, I'm real good at it.
Yeah, he's really good.
We'll tell you about deepdiscount.com right now, if I may. You too, if you need to snuggle, cuddle, or take a piss, feel free.
Is there a bathtub here?
You want to blow yourself? DeepDiscount.com, a very loyal sponsor to our show here on Compound Media. All the shows. Great site to find all your favorites. And all this month, use the code AA15 to save an even more amount of money on your favoritist TV shows and movies. Stop wasting time searching. What do? You got that remote? You searching? What are you, scrolling? Or are you going? You going one page at a time? Or you just going one? It doesn't matter. You know what you're going to find? Shit. Or if you do find something, it's going to be cut out. It's going to be edited. Oh, terrible. Go to deepdiscount.com. Buy your favorites. Watch them whenever you want. John, our own John, right here, spent time looking for a few of his favorites. What does he come up with? Big Trouble in Little China. Remember that one, John? Something tells me John.
Yeah, it's a good flick.
Yeah, came up with that one. What's it about, John?
There's trouble in Little China. You got Kurt Russell, he's a good actor. And
this is one of John's favorite movies,
one of my
as per
faves.
the copy. And I'm just asking John about the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Johnny Russo?
Apparently he doesn't know anything about it.
There's like Kung Fu in it and
so I'm
stuff.
sober.
What's your favorite scene?
What's
The
your
scene,
favorite scene from
where he
Big
takes
Trouble in
that
Little China?
machine gun and shoots all the Kung Fu guys in China.
That sounds
Kung
like
Fu guys? You mean Asian Americans?
Asian Americans.
Kung Fu guys.
Fu guys.
Well, with a synopsis like that, I don't know how you're not on deepdiscount.com right
Regular
now.
Roger Ebert. when his mouth became a
when he
laptop computer. Roger Ebert's mouth became a laptop computer. That sounded like Siri.
That was so, it was all gone, right?
And hearing someone bash my movies in a laptop voice is a lot of fun.
Oh, my God. When you're, how much did he smoke a day?
On that same,
He just lit a carton.
that's that jet black pussy.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
You think it was the...
You ever see his wife?
Oh, yeah.
She looks like Yaphet Kotto. Google Yaphet Kotto. You're going to laugh.
Yaphet Kotto.
Don Cheadle.
Oh, my God.
Think Don Cheadle's taint.
Well, Kurt Russell and Kim Cattrall are in Big Trouble in Little China.
That regular De Niro and
Right.
De Niro and whoever else.
It's from '86 though, when they were really, big. Check it out and be like John. Find your favorites. Just click that deep discount logo. It's right there on the website. So many choices, amazing prices. Not just the classics too, but new releases. How about this week, George Clooney's dark satire Suburbicon?
Wow.
It's out on Blu-ray and DVD. You get it at a great price. I got it from Deep Discount over the weekend. And I watched it.
It's a good movie. You like it?
No, well,
Not my cup of tea.
it's no Big Trouble in Little China.
Right.
Not a lot of kung fu people in it.
Let me tell you something.
Hong Kong fu, he's not in it.
I could tell people would like this. Actually, as I'm watching it, I'm saying this is very reminiscent of Fargo. It had a Fargo feel to it.
Fargo with a PH.
Yes, Fargo. And then at the end, I see the credits go by. Coen Brothers.
There you
Oh,
go.
was it really?
It was a Coen Brothers movie that from the 80s they wrote it, never did anything with it. Something tells me they were inspired to make Fargo from originally doing it. And then Clooney goes, I could make a great movie out of this.
Yeah. Clooney is one of those guys. Norm told me that when he was doing Saturday Night Live, Clooney was one of those good-looking guys who thought he was hilarious. He would corner him and tell him bad jokes.
That's what they do, right?
And Norm realized, good-looking guys, a lot of times they think they're funny because chicks will just laugh at anything.
They'll laugh at anything they say. Right. And dudes will laugh, too. Beta males, they'll get up to them and,
It's the reverse of going through life with big titties.
See, I have both.
Right.
Titties. But you see Clooney in those movies, he does think, like in those Ocean's 11 movies, he thinks he's hilarious.
Hilariously funny. Yeah. He's the jokester on the set. You always read about, he loves his practical jokes.
Yeah. The Coen Brothers with dialogue. Albert Finney, you ever see Miller's Crossing?
Yeah.
It's as good as a movie can get. But Albert Finney there's one little monologue he has where he's talking to the Italian gangster, and he goes, You pay for protection just like everybody else. As far as what I know and what I don't know in this town ain't worth knowing. The cops ain't closed none of your dives, and the DA hasn't touched any of your rackets. You ain't bought a license to kill bookies, and today I ain't selling any. So take your flunky and dangle.
This is like wow.
I mean, that
Weird that you remember that.
I watched it a million
Miller's
times because
Crossing.
Albert Finney's like one of the best actors ever.
Yeah, he's great.
And this guy comes in and asks for permission to kill a guy.
Yeah.
He wants to kill a bookie, and he won't let him do it because he's fucking the bookie's sister.
Yeah.
And it's really like a weird, dark thing where you realize the bookie's gay and he's fucking Steve Buscemi, who's like, and that's a weird thing. But he finally says no to him, and he goes, "Sorry, Casper. Bernie pays for protection." And he goes, "As far as what I know and what I don't know in this town ain't worth knowing. The cops ain't closed none of your dives."
He knows the lines. Like
Weird. Yeah.
You ain't bought a license to kill bookies, and today I ain't selling any. So take your flunky and dangle. Dangle. Like, where did they get that dialogue?
Yeah, how do you think of that?
They've written in every genre. Like, they've written, like, that's a film noir kind of piece.
Yeah.
They wrote Fargo. How perfect is that?
Fargo's unbelievable. Some of the dialogue in that. When Buscemi is with the prostitute.
Yeah.
That club.
Yeah.
And she's like, "This is nice." He goes, "Yeah, you know. Jose Feliciano, you could do a lot worse." It's like, it's fucking.
And he goes,
Jose Feliciano.
he goes, "You like your work?" And she goes, "What the fuck you talking about?"
Yeah. What the fuck you talking about?
And the stuff with the
steak and a
dialogue
beer.
between him and the other guy.
Oh, fantastic.
He goes, "Where's Pancake's house?"
Where's Pancakes?
We just had pancakes. I want
Go
to
to
go get some
Pancake's
pussy.
house. I want to, a place where I get a shot and a beer.
Not a beer. Would it kill you to say something? I mean, I'm doing all the talking. Okay, I mean, I just said something. You said, "Can we have pancakes?" That's a fucking geyser of confidence.
Geyser, yeah.
It's a fucking look.
When he pulls up to the parking garage guy,
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, I decided not to park here." And the guy he's so pissed off at the guy. He's like, "Yeah, really? Well, the problem's on you, pal. You, Mr. King Clip-On Tie, man." He's like so angry at the guy. He's just demeaning everything about him.
Ever seen a Pope of Greenwich Village?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when he tips the toll collector.
Yeah.
He goes, that's a fucking prison sentence, that job. I just made his fucking week. I made his fucking year.
All these movies we're talking about are available at deepdiscount.com. Spot isn't over yet, so click on there. Use code AA50.
Star Wars scroll.
Please, we don't. The Star Wars scroll that is the deep discount read. Support our sponsor and let us know what you find. You'll thank me, and of course, you'll thank Deep Discount, just like John.
Thanks, Deep Discount.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it's working as well as Garrett's.
I'm trying my best.
That's a hard one.
It's hard to beat Garrett. You know?
Garrett has the good. Thanks, Deep Discount.
Thanks, Deep
It's
Discount.
consistent.
You should do it like Stuttering John.
Oh, God.
Thanks. My gratitude.
Pamela Anderson.
I don't know where John's been, but he's laying in wait. He's got to want to kill us.
I think he was going off this weekend about you.
Yeah, I know.
I blocked him, so I don't see it, but I heard. I didn't even read one of them, but I heard someone said, "Wow, John's giving Artie some shit." I'm like,
well, he disguises concern as vitriol as concern. Like,
yeah. He must have just been so drunk and angry, looking around what his life is, and goes, "I gotta beat up on someone."
The Stern Show can make people think, and again, it's not like I had no delusions of my talent. Of like Beetlejuice could have sold out Carnegie Hall, but John thought he was going to be the head writer for the Tonight Show without a speech impediment. He'd be working at a gas station in Massapequa. It's just
fill it up.
You want unleaded? You want regular?
You want soup, super salad.
I don't know how. You want super salad? Super salad.
Soup.
You want gabagool?
Jarrell. We want to show Philly. Philly was great. They conquered in the Super Bowl against the Pats. And I love people that are saying, Philly tore itself up, burning cars, and a man's eating horse shit. We'll watch that. And they said,
man is eating horse shit.
Yes, it's Philly at its fucking greatest. And then someone said, Boston, they have some class. They wouldn't be doing stuff like that. Remember, they shot a girl's eye out.
A girl was killed. Because they beat the Yankees in the playoffs.
Right, because they beat the Yankees. So slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Slow down. Yeah. But here is some of the celebratory action in Philadelphia from the big Eagles win of the Super Bowl. Here's the horseshit guy. There's a pile of horseshit in the.
Wouldn't you think that we do something if you lost?
Yeah.
The guy, if you're eating horseshit and you won. Oh, come on.
There he goes.
Let's see.
Keeping it classy, Philly. Motherfucking Philly.
I told you that I did a gig December of like 2001 or whatever with John at the Electric Factory in Philadelphia. It was a Christmas show. After every one of my jokes, there'd be like a modest like a laugh, and a guy in the upper deck would go, "You fat fuck!" and he was with his girlfriend holding a Molson.
What an asshole!
Like this, with his pinky. and so he was getting bigger laughs than I did, so I just let it happen. I wanted to
yeah.
So I would go, "You fat fuck!" And then, okay, 28 minutes in, I say a joke, and I don't hear "you fat fuck." I look up, and his girlfriend goes, "He's in the fucking bathroom."
You fat fuck. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. A little more Philly act.
But the guy threw up on the infant at a Phillies game. That's
oh, shit.
They called him Pukey Man.
Light poles. Light poles have to come down. We know how that works. Signs.
This is where Ben Franklin discovered electricity.
It's so true.
So Ben Franklin thought up of newspapers.
The Declaration of Independence was written right down the street from that guy eating the horse shit.
We've evolved.
Yeah, we've evolved.
The amazing document that is.
Yeah, we went from Jerry Springer to this. Yeah.
7 years ago.
What a great experiment America's been.
Our forefathers ate shit.
There he is.
Someday, I'm telling you.
How can I see shit far away and close up when I'm eating it?
That's right.
Oh, the bifocal.
If Ben Franklin went to an upper deck Eagles Cowboys game, I think he would have went back to England and said, "Listen, I changed my mind.
It's yours.
Yeah,
it's yours."
Or at least he would have written Thomas Jefferson and told him to get the fuck out.
Yeah, if he could see some of the Eagles fans' tweets, Steve Jobs in 1976 would have started a landscaping business.
That is fucking fantastic. And then there's some burning, too, I guess. Some cars had to be tipped over.
Oh, God.
This is called the burning of the fags.
Oh, Philly, you tipped over a Prius. Jesus Christ.
First of all, my thing about
beating up a retard.
They waited too long to win the Super Bowl, so they had the faggiest halftime show ever. Like the Giants won with the Stones, the Who, and they get Justin Timberlake singing.
Justin Timberlake.
I don't even know what the fuck he was doing.
I think
is that music? What is he singing?
He did, I think, a montage of his biggest hits.
A medley, yeah.
And then he had a Prince hologram. A Prince hologram shows up.
Oh, that's right, because Prince died of a fentanyl patch.
So Prince, in spirit is there. And
did he sing a Prince song?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just looked. I saw
a little raspberry beret, Fruity.
Wavy Prince.
Yeah, no.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, it was a hologram. And then he's dancing around and walking through the stadium.
Yeah.
And he comes up on this little kid and starts, like, talking with him or singing with him and shit. And he's on camera. And then that kid just becomes a sensation today.
Oh, yeah. What?
He looks like
he's the
young
kid who,
Justin
he's
Timberlake.
The kid who blew Justin Timberlake.
Maybe it is.
What I don't understand. Like, he just saw a kid and started him.
Yeah, I don't know. The kid was wearing a lanyard, so
it's so hard to figure out the enigma of Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, nothing is left to chance there. So I'm sure it was all scripted and choreographed. Even the fan, like they show an audience in front of Justin Timberlake on that stage in the middle of the field, and they're all like this.
Yeah.
And you're like, then when he steps off, they all part.
Right.
It's so rehearsed. You know, these people they've been there. They've rehearsed this a few times.
And that is the great thing about sports, though. It's the greatest reality show ever. It's not rehearsed at all. You know?
Yeah. The actual event. Yeah.
These guys, in all seriousness, what Nick Coles and that receiver, Steve, what's the receiver's name? Number 17, the black guy.
Black guy.
That guy, what a game that guy had. That guy, him and Nick Coles really delivered. I mean, they stepped up and and this,
so he goes in and starts dancing around with this kid.
Who takes a selfie.
Who will now, 15 years later say, Justin Timberlake touched my ass during the Super Bowl show.
First of all, did you see how like every broad next to him had 15 shirts on?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you guys get affected by that? We started getting, right after he did that on Stern, we started getting fined. Like, I felt terrible. Like, every day I got fined $500,000.
It was unbelievable after that Janet Jackson thing where the FCC was like, we're doing fines now tenfold. So what used to be a $25,000 fine, which if you were a highly rated show, they could give a shit about $25,000.
Right.
Now it was $250,000 per occurrence per market. So if you're syndicated in 100 markets and you said fuck, let's say, but it was never fuck. It was always
it was always a fart sound. Like Fred would play a fart sound.
Right, exactly. Now they're like, well, that's $250 times
that's crazy.
10 or whatever market it's in. Like, motherfucker,
well, Mel had to go testify before Congress about it.
Yeah,
and no one was cooler than Mel, but I you may differ with that. But what is that great story about Mel? What did you guys? What did he say
that
to you
was
guys?
oh my god, the first fucking time we really got reamed out by him. He sat us down in the office.
Something you said about Howard.
About Howard, yeah. And he sits us down and just looks at us and goes, what time do you get up and decide I'm going to fuck Mel Karmazin? You're like, how do you answer that?
Well, the coolest thing I ever saw in my life was...
What you don't do is give him a time.
You guys might have said something about Beth or something.
No, we got into the real trouble pre-Beth.
Okay. So I got there just as Beth was involved.
Right.
And it is one of the coolest things I ever saw Howard do. And I don't know if this was good. Mel he called me, he summoned Mel.
So
Mel comes down.
Both made each other millionaires. So.
And he was real respectful and everything. He said, put those motherfuckers on in the morning and I will end their career. And I don't know, he was talking about you guys. He said, I'll end their fucking career. Put them on in the fucking morning. I've never been this more determined. And Mel said, okay, I'll get on. And it was really kind of a cool, like, I only saw him stretch his muscles like that.
Right.
There was a guy, okay, how am I going to tell this story? But it's the greatest thing I ever saw a guy with power on the radio do.
All
right.
I love this.
Okay, he got into a lawsuit with somebody, right? And it was a showbiz company. So he thought they ripped him off, and they weren't paying up and whatever. So he said, "Guys, my fans let me know everything, and you are in trouble." Sure enough, the head of the company was having an affair with a girl who worked for, it wasn't the show, but say Entertainment Tonight, right? And she was on the show, and the guy was cheating on his wife with this girl. So a cameraman who worked on the show knew about it and calls Gary and says, I'm a big fan, fuck these guys.
This is some tough shit to actually get out there without getting in trouble.
Okay, so Howard goes like this. He goes, you know what? I was in a lawsuit, and I decided why get mad? I'm just going to drop it. Robin, what's in the news? By the way, I was watching Entertainment Tonight last night, and God, what a great show that is. There's beautiful women on that show, and I would never cheat on Beth, but my God, a couple of those women, wow. I could actually see myself cheating with those women.
Oh shit!
And I just Artie, do you like that show? And he sort of told us all to go along with it, and I didn't even know why. And I said, oh yeah, it's unbelievable. And the next day, the guy settled. The next day,
he put a signal out like, I know this dude, and I will fucking bury you.
The fans of that show, man, would call with any because
Yeah. That's some juice, man.
Yeah, that was power.
That's definitely.
I got to run at 5:30.
Oh, you do? Okay, man.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see you guys.
Of course.
Yeah, flying.
Up Davidoff.
See you, brother.
Up Davidoff.net. And the book, Road Dog, Life and Reflections from the Road as a Stand-Up Comic. Go get that wherever things that you can read are available, I would imagine.
Dav's like a real artist. Like
he's great.
Yeah.
And Crashing, HBO Sunday nights, 10:30 Eastern time on HBO. I've seen him a few times over at the Cellar, and
he's hard to follow, man.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's hard to follow.
Really good.
Even
guy.
like a Tell will tell you that, and no, you can't follow a Tell.
But poor fuck, got Pete Holmes taking all his prospects.
I love Pete, but that was even I was like, you're clearly writing this.
It's like, is this HBO or a sci-fi channel?
Like Woody Allen would write in like the hottest chick, like he's fucking Woody Allen's fucking her.
Yeah.
I love when a chick would like date me because I'm in show business, then claim that I was her type all her life.
Right. No, I swear.
I had a poster of a manatee on my wall when I was in high school. John Stamos grossed me out. Like I would look at him and go, "That's a
ew.
pig."
But not my type.
Dom DeLuise on a heroin bender.
Really?
That's who I'm turned on by.
I might believe it if you were the fucking blonde chick from Mask.
So,
the blonde, blind.
With the calcium deposits. The guy in Philly who ate the horse shit.
Yeah.
Is he on all the news stations there?
Did they actually find out who it was? I'm not even sure.
I think it was Howard Carmichael.
Yeah. It is crazy, though. And there was some burning, I guess. Was there any burning?
Of crosses?
Got some fires of crosses.
We have some videos, but they're all like 3 seconds long. Kind of stuff.
A little fire. Let's see.
That's all I need to jerk off to it. That's fine.
Yeah, that's all right. So you start a fire in the middle of the road.
Is that a person on fire?
It's a Buddhist protesting
It's a Patriots fan who's a Buddhist.
Patriot Buddhist. Gasoline. He just sat there. It was amazing.
Wouldn't it be great if that was Giselle Bundchen? Hey, you fucking ugly bitch, get over here.
Oh, here we go. Okay, some looting.
How many times did people spell the word Eagles last night? I was like, looting now?
Yeah, this is some looting.
This is unbelievable.
Going on. Because,
see, this is where...
Just go into a business and destroy it for some reason.
This is where the LA riots, like white people always said, oh, that never happens to white people. And then let the Eagles win.
Yeah, I get... Oh, well, wait a minute.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's the guy who started it.
Oh, CI.
Is that Warren Moon?
They just got in there and started looting.
That was Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
Who I refer to as quarterback.
That's what they do. They give you the opportunity to just take some shit when your team wins, apparently.
Would you loot? Would you? Well, not now. I mean, you're rich now, but when you weren't rich and say you really needed a razor.
Right.
And, in Ferguson, Missouri, and a CVS was just open.
No, I really don't think I would loot.
Yeah.
If it was apocalyptic and I was starving or something like that, I think that's a whole new level.
Yeah,
my team wins.
Oh, okay.
It's I put it on the line of a post-apocalyptic cataclysm. Survival is necessary, and your team just won.
Okay, so if the Eagles won or the world was ending,
right. There's a big swath in there between I would loot and I wouldn't loot.
I know.
So.
But that really is like they got the no turn on red sign, which, by the way, is very, very valuable. You need those signs because otherwise you're going to just turn on red.
Yeah, you got to know that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Holy shit. Oh, my God. That's like an awning over a hotel entrance or something.
There's a screensaver.
What did they think?
Look at this, guys. Everyone's taking pictures of everything.
These are people who have no concept of engineering.
And that Philly accent with the O's, like, hey, you guys are over.
Over.
I caught that.
I need a glass of water.
Hey, Giselle Bundchen's an asshole.
We shouldn't get up on that awning. I don't see no triangular gussets that make it structurally sound for a motherfucker to be up there.
Listen, all y'all's crazy. All you white motherfuckers getting up on that goddamn terrace. That's not a terrace, it's an awning.
It's an awning.
It's a terrace.
It's actually dangerous if snow piles up on it. Look at these dumb motherfuckers.
And you realize how much
Oh, no.
How much Oxycontin's in their pockets.
My team won. I want to be paralyzed.
I'm becoming a quadriplegic.
What a
like they're doing things that you would do if you lost a bet.
Right. Yes. If you lost a bet. All right, if I lose, I will climb up on that awning.
I'll eat horse shit.
I'll eat horse shit.
I'll eat horse shit, climb up on an awning, and then turn backwards and fall.
That's Philly, though.
And these are people who are like the head of Ciba Geigy.
And, oh, here we go. Okay.
These are clearly people who have to be at work tomorrow.
Mr.
I'm going to fucking do a lot of pull-ups.
And now his arms are tired. He can't get back up. So he's going to...
Guys, seriously, I can't get back up.
No one below him wants to get hit.
Hey.
He's like, did he think about
what happened? Well, how does this end? I'm dying to see how this ends.
They don't show him fall?
Yeah, the guy had a fall, right?
Why did they cut that off?
Well, because they don't want to show anything embarrassing.
Yeah. And they could all, anyone that for the rest of their lives, like a guy could be 70 years old in the wheelchair for fucking years and years and years and go, well, I remember that. I remember that day with regret, like it was yesterday. The Eagles had just won the Super Bowl.
Daddy, how did you become paralyzed?
Yeah.
Well, my team won.
My team won.
How did you get dysentery from eating horse shit? Well, we won the game, son.
So you've had that colostomy bag for 30 years? What happened? Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you how I got a colostomy bag full of horse shit.
Yeah, just the horse shit keeps coming out of the bag.
That kid reminded me of the kid who couldn't get out of it. Like, everyone thought he was joking around with the pull-ups. My buddy, I've told this in stand-up, but never. My buddy, Anthony Saluccio.
Of course.
Okay, this is, I'm going to say 19...
Of course, that's your buddy.
1981, 82-ish. We're driving down Broad Street in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and we're smoking weed. And I'm in the passenger seat, 3 of my buddies are in the back, and Anthony is driving this big Buick Electra, like a big boat.
Of course.
So he starts to steer the car with his head. He starts going, look, I'm steering the car with my fucking head. And we're all going, oh, he's steering the car with his head. Right? So one of those big wheels, he somehow wriggled his head.
Oh, shit.
Between the horn and the wheel. So now he's getting claustrophobic. He goes, I'm in the fucking wheel. I'm in the fucking wheel. We thought he was kidding still. He's in the fucking wheel. He's steering and he's in the fucking wheel. Like, we're all high. So he drives through a bakery window. I'm not kidding. Through a bakery window, and no one got hurt. Some cannolis were damaged. But, thank God no one got hurt. Okay, he's stuck in the wheel. Now, the cops get there, and they want to give him a sobriety test while he's still buzzed. So they're literally with the jaws of life. They're cutting him out of the fucking wheel. And we're going, they're cutting him out of the fucking... So they go, Mr. Saluccio, yeah, do you know your ABCs?
Holy
Which no one thought he knew his ABCs. He goes, fuck yeah, I know my ABCs. He goes, my ABCs, like they're his.
Mine.
He goes, we'll say them. He goes, A, B, just fucking arrest me. He did 3 months in juvie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, he had a record. But,
okay.
He goes, A, he got to B.
B, and then it's like, yeah, I'm...
Just fucking arrest me.
Oh, my God. He's lucky he didn't break his neck hitting the fucking thing with his head in the steering wheel.
We're all lucky we didn't die laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the kind of guy... The stories are like, I'm trying to think what can I even... Okay, he had a job as a mover for a while.
Yeah.
He drove...
Anything, Mayflower, Moishes, I work for them all. I pop wheelies.
I'll fucking do wheelies around you. I'll twist your fucking head with a wheelie. That John, the Durkee Boys guy, when he would go, watch me, I'm fucking crazy.
Don't worry.
I'm silly.
It's my problem, Paul. It's my problem.
You call a guy Sizzle Chest? Yeah, that's right, Sizzle Chest. Listen. That guy is some kind of genius.
It's hilarious.
So okay, he drives a moving truck. He's the driver of the moving truck. His blood alcohol level when he would come to work would be like 1,000. And one time, him and these fuck ups they work with, they put all the furniture in a moving truck, but they don't secure the doors. So literally, they had to go 4 blocks to move, and all like Hansel and Gretel leaving popcorn. They left a trail of furniture around behind them. So the cops just followed like Ottomans and got to him, and he got arrested for. And he goes, how did you fucking get me?
Yeah, well,
he had 2 cousins, Frank and Dean Remo.
Left at the end table.
Frank and Dean.
Okay.
Frank and Dean Remo, both dead. We used to go to two guys' department store on Route 22 in Union in the late 70s, and we used to steal everything. My father taught me how to steal a bat. You put a bat down your pants and walk out with a limp. I had 82 wiffle ball bats just because I like doing it. And so that's what my father taught me. So they had a camping section, and Frankie Remo was older. And me and Dean were 14. He was 16. He goes, I'm going to steal that canoe. There was a big canoe on the wall.
Oh, the canoe.
And he goes, I'm going to steal a canoe. And we go, how the fuck did that? He goes, think about it. It's perfect. Like, who steals a canoe? I'll just walk out with it, and no one's going to think I took it. Like, you know. Yeah. And I go, okay. So he goes over real casual, like he owns the fucking place. And he puts the canoe on his head. on his fucking head and walks out the door. And he says, hi. The security guard goes, hey, I catch a few fish for me, buddy. He goes, all right, take care. And he walks out. He had that pot smoking laugh, like that permanent, like the, okay. And he would move his head, so we're behind him, and he's laughing like, and you see the canoe going up and down.
It's a ballsy move.
My hand to God, this is a true story. The next day, my buddy Mike calls me up and goes, Art, are you sitting down? I go, no. He goes, you have to sit down. I go, why? He goes, you hear about Frankie Remo? I go, no. He goes, you got arrested. I go, they found out about the canoe? I go, Art. He goes, he got caught the next day trying to steal the oars.
Yeah, that's
okay. And he got another 6 months in juvie hall again for this. The guard sees the oars and go, did you take the canoe? And he goes, yeah, Kadumbo.
Yeah. Love that.
He was a fat guy. My favorite part about that story, the dumbest guy in that story is the security guard.
Yeah. He's the dummy.
But he was he called him Kadumbo, and he got like 6 more months.
You would think if you buy the oars, you're really getting a good deal.
Yeah, exactly.
With the
Did you by any chance take the canoe?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just bought 2 oars.
Yeah, Kadumbo. And I said to him, why'd you do it? He goes, I couldn't resist. It was so funny.
It is funny.
Both dead. Frank killed in a armed robbery.
Oh, shit.
Tried to rob a Getty station. And the other kid, the day he got out of jail, he got out of Railway State. He stole a motorcycle and got into a high-speed chase. Yeah, well.
And he wrecked?
Yeah.
And
Pepe Chimpers, my other friend, is. Pepe Chimpers is, of course, lambing it in Brazil.
We love Pepe Chimpers here on the Artie and Anthony Show. Pepe Chimpers.
Pepe Chimpers. Well, he was always on coke and he looked like a chimpanzee.
The name alone is great. We were talking about these. Remember last week, I think it was, the racist against Italian commercials, the Subway ad.
Right.
Like, this Capicola.
We're the last people.
Salami.
We're the last group of people you could fuck with.
You could just take every stereotype, throw it on a commercial, and and
you could fuck with that would be like a black guy going, hello, these peppers is mighty good.
Yeah. Come to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Popeye's Fried Chicken is mighty good.
Lord, it's good.
After I rape a white woman, I like to relax with some thighs and wings.
It's exactly the equivalent if you took that, the amount of stereotyping.
Or an Irish guy beating the shit out of a priest or something.
Right. Or his wife.
I forgot about the wife, yeah.
She got dinner was cold.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Do what you got to do.
You're right. That's exactly.
Yeah. So, and it's been, I guess, going on for years because this is Robert De Niro starring in a 1970s car commercial, and he bought a new car, and he's taking it back to the neighborhood, and the characters are so. I don't even know how to describe this. Play this. It's great.
A lot of money to buy a 1970 Ambassador. It just looks
Look
like
at those cars.
Hey, Ma! Pa! Joy's got a new car!
Boy, Joe, that's
Hey, I like big shot. A couple of years out of college for an expensive car.
Joey, you need such an expensive car.
CPAs make money.
Hey, Mom, that didn't cost so much. Hey, Richie, get the sneakers off the seat, will you, please?
Ah, Joy, got air conditioning!
He's got a white beater on.
Well, that's what comes my way. Hey, come on, let's go for a ride.
Richie.
Joey, the way I'm dressed, you look beautiful.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, that's unbelievably
Is that
funny.
great? Everything. Get your sneakers off the seat.
Hey, you're acting like a Moulignan.
When he pulled up in the background, should have been fucking James Caan beating the shit out of Carlo.
Give me a
the
collar.
garbage can lid. Hey, yo!
Give me a collar.
They're all just, hey!
I mean, did you ever see Mean Streets? Of course you saw.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, De Niro in Mean Streets is so fucking funny because no one had really ever played that kind of character before.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody does it now. But De Niro played the kind of guy who owes guys money and just to their face will go, "You're a jerk off. You loan me money." What the fuck? Who would loan me fucking money? You're a jerk off. I ain't paying you fucking back. And he was protected because he was, connected.
Yeah.
But that's astonishing.
I love
a
shit
car
like that.
commercial.
Yeah, a car for the ambassador.
Well, I guess they were getting us back for Farina on Little Rascals.
Yeah, maybe.
Those Little Rascals that me, you, and Brennan were watching.
Oh.
That is
So fucking funny.
it's worse than I remembered.
A guy, because when you put it in the context of knowing, like as a kid, you just watch it and it's whatever you see is funny on the screen.
Right.
When you grow up, and especially if you've been in any type of show business, you realize there's producers, directors, casting agents, even back then, and it's just like this white.
How to get by all of them? Right.
All right, they don't have special effects either, so it's like. The flames are going to shoot out this building. We want the kid to run across in between when the flames shoot out. And the parent is just like, go, you do this. You need the money.
Oh, no, some of those show business parents are like, I did a pilot, the worst pilot of all time, and I'm the star of it. But we had a kid, we wanted the kid to call me a fat shit, and we were going to bleep it.
I love it.
And I didn't want the kid to say shit. The one said, so he'll say whatever you want.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you want. I'll burn him with a cigarette. You want me to burn him with a cigarette?
Whatever you need.
You realize that the kid, when you lit a cigarette, the kid flinched like a poodle.
That's nothing compared to... We let the producer fuck him in the ass. So saying curses is nothing.
Hey, look, I like fucking little black kids. And then we get that kid what they call Farina.
Oh, shit.
And the kid Stymie.
Farina, Stymie.
I'd like to get a blowjob from a black kid today.
We also need a new fat kid. We hear the other one just dropped dead at 12.
Yeah.
A massive coronary.
Spanky has diabetes at 10. Those, you realize how mistreated.
Oh, they let him just fucking roughhouse with monkeys.
Yeah.
Like, let your kid roughhouse with a chimp that could rip him to
Spanky?
shreds.
Spanky?
Spanky would just be like, there's an old chimp, an old grumpy chimp. And they weren't taken care of either.
Oh, absolutely.
They were a little bitter.
Yeah. How about the time that chimp attacked that lady?
Oh, bitter thumbs off her nose. They go for the genitals. Ripped her face off. She wound up getting a face transplant.
I was talking about Tina Turner and Ike Turner. No.
Holy fuck, Artie. Oh, my God.
Can't give a chimp Xanax.
There's another clip I got to play. It's that.
Again, we've given up.
That father, the father of 3 girls that were sexually assaulted by this same.
Oh, I know. He went out in the courtroom.
He went after the guy.
That's the guy, the Olympic doctor. That's the Olympic doctor. I love that guy. A girl goes in and says, I was on uneven bars. I hurt my elbow. Really? Well, let's see that vagina.
Yeah. Take your clothes off.
Yeah, well, let's see that cunt of yours. What, you have a sprained pinky from the uneven bars? Let's see that rancid pussy.
Yeah, we need to.
I'd like to eat it. Like Adam Levine with acne.
You need to completely disrobe. And,
well, I sprained my ankle. I don't give a shit. You fucking
matter.
Annoying twat.
You don't know the old song, the ankle bone's connected to the vagina bone? I need to look at it all.
There's no bone in my vagina, not yet.
Yeah. Well, here it comes.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, but that guy said to the judge, like the judge is going to grant it. Can I have 5 minutes alone with this guy? Yeah. That's exactly what I'll do.
Judge goes, we can't do that. And he goes, 1 minute. How about 1 minute? He was negotiating.
You're not getting a second, sir, so just attack him. Here.
And then he tried the big attack. Dude, imagine this, though. He had 3 daughters that all got.
I mean, their lives are affected in the worst way ever,
Yeah. And like, if you had one daughter that was affected, all 3 of his daughters now are going to be fucked up because of this Nasser guy.
Oh, yeah.
And
he is such a weaselly looking guy. Like, you couldn't just tell that guy's doing something wrong?
Whenever they talk about prison justice, and it's like, well, they'll put him in solitary, this, that. He will be
look
so bad.
Jeffrey Dahmer was in solitary, too, and they looked the other way for 2 seconds.
Mop-handled him.
Look, here's a cut from Crucifix.
Oh, right, Crucifix.
Crucifix and
your buddy Crucifix.
Yeah, that jerk off.
Was beating up Artie Lang in prison.
Well,
Jesus.
It was jail.
Leave him alone.
I mean, we became friends.
Yeah, well, that's how it happens.
Which is a great public service announcement. De Niro should have looked at his kid and go, "Hey, Richie, if you get me pissed off, I'm going to beat up your mother. I'm going to beat the fuck out of your mother in this brand new Dodge.
His brand new Ambassador.
Don't make me beat the shit out of Mom.
Ma, you look
Ambassador.
beautiful, but I will hit you in the fucking face.
I'm going to beat you with a Monty Gort stick."
There's a part of that commercial when he goes, get your sneakers off the seat. It really did sound like
It's a wife beater.
it sounded like a racial slur.
Hey,
folks.
Richie, do you want to beat up Mom tonight?
Yeah.
I'll teach you how to do it.
Hey, fuck you. The kid should have just had pasta sauce fucking stains on that
The kid
white
should look at him
beater.
and said, "Jews speaks niggers and now a girl." Walter Matthau's like, you fought the entire 7th grade.
What are you doing?
The fat kid who plays Engelbert,
Yeah.
first Bad News Bears, is one of the funniest comedic actors. The first practice they have, Walter Matthau.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Engelbert, what? There's chocolate all over this ball. Look, Buttermaker, you're not helping me any. My shrink says that's why I'm so fat. So stop it. Just fucking quit it. Then he goes, "Okay, let's get one. Let's get one." And he bunts. He goes, "Hey, Engelbert, what?" That's a bunt. The catcher picks up the bunt.
Mr. Buttermaker, quit bugging me about my food. People are always bugging me about it. My shrink says that's why I'm so fat. So you're not doing me any good, so let's quit it.
I know. Watch this. Just watch what he does here.
Okay. Okay.
The next part's the best.
All right, look alive. Let's get one. Are you ready? Let's get one out there. Engelberg,
What?
that is a bunt. B-U-N-T. The catcher is supposed to pick up the bunt and throw it to first base.
What the hell is that supposed to know? You make sure the big deal yelling after them.
Diversionary tactic,
Diversionary
Engelberg. Now
tactic.
get the ball.
Why are you always picking on me? What did I do to you?
Engelbert, quit your crummy bellyache and throw the ball to first base.
Just the head of the clan.
Florentine's kid.
Watch, he throws it and hits his fucking car.
Estúpido. Don't blame me. I didn't even know it was your car. There's nothing parking it so close to the field anyway.
He's always got an excuse.
Watch what he says.
All right, boys. Let's get back to basics. This is a baseball. The object of the game is to keep the baseball within the confines of the playing
Wait a minute.
field.
What about throw? You don't think we know what a ball is? I don't think I like the catch.
This was a family movie.
Mexican kids.
Yeah, the two Mexican kids, they don't speak English.
They say they're not allowed to play catcher. It's against their religion.
They're dreamers,
Yeah.
I think, is what you'd call them.
So you have that? You have the tape of that guy?
Oh, yeah. Let's get this guy, and would have been nice if he got to him. The cops are in a bad position there.
You got to do something, yeah.
Go ahead, sir. No, we don't want to swear. We don't want to have profanity.
If you want to tear his lungs out, that's fine.
Yeah, he diddled my three
and
little
the
girls, but,
anxiety
God forbid, I call him a son of a
the
bitch.
feeling of wanting retribution. And if you need to say something to help you, I'm more than willing to let you say something. But in a courtroom, we don't use profanity. But if you have some words that you would like to say,
he's got an international
I would like
brotherhood
to give you the
of
opportunity
what has he
to
got?
say that.
Electrical workers?
Yeah.
Like a
sentencing.
Yeah, this guy's a Udi guy.
Yeah.
To grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon.
And an electrical wire.
Yeah.
I have
Would
a
you
feeling
do that?
that is not how
Yes or
our.
no?
No, sir, I can't.
Would you
do
give me
that.
1 minute?
Well, those are both no's.
You know that
Yeah.
I can't do that. That's not how our legal system.
Oh, he almost got him.
Really did. Those two got in and blocked him.
The one guy looked like the Philadelphia Eagles guy who hit the fucking... This poor guy gets arrested.
I know. Isn't that fucked up? Now, the cops are talking to him in his ear. They're probably like,
Okay, just calm down. We don't want to arrest you. Calm down.
We don't want to do this. Don't worry, he
That's
will
like
be.
the only thing. Like I don't know what I'm not a black person, so and I've never been arrested as a black person, and I'm not trying to say anything about that.
Right.
I've been arrested 23 times in my life. Every time the cops were completely right. But I had no say. But in every one of those videos, sometimes that gets people to riot, what I see are cops trying not to kill a guy.
Right.
They keep going, we don't want to kill you.
Please, just turn over.
But look, there's absolute racism that goes on, and there's nothing worse than a bad cop. But like some of those videos are like, the worst one is the South Carolina guy where the guy just
running.
The guy just runs and he shoots him.
And he shoots him. Yeah, he's a little wound up, I think.
And I love how you need 82 takes in a fucking movie, and a Puerto Rican kid with an iPhone centers it.
He got the exact shot.
It looked like The Godfather.
There's most of the videos I watch, and by most I mean 99.9%. It's the cops are not doing anything wrong.
Right.
It's not an assault or abusive thing. Now the thing to scream is police brutality. Look, it's on the world is watching. The world is watching.
Oh, there's
good.
Every time a poor cop is like giving somebody a ticket in New York, it's a 5-camera shoot.
Yeah, 5-camera shoot.
18 millennials with their fucking assholes.
Yeah, all yelling that the cop isn't doing his job right.
We've got this, sir.
Yeah.
We'll testify for you.
Going right up to the cop. Like, what makes a cop more nervous than a shitload of people around him while he's trying to fucking
protect them from
protect them from some fucking. But again, you know, the cops are all evil, and every guy. Play this tape. This one's great. This is a Latarian Milton. Latarian Milton. He was arrested for carjacking, but you may remember him from about 10 years ago. Let's play this clip. We'll see the whole
That's
thing.
Right, and Latarian Milton spent about 10 minutes in court this morning. He learned that he will not be able to go home anytime soon. He will have to wait to hear from the judge the next court date. We last spoke with Latarian Milton in 2015. He had just completed middle school and was looking forward to the next step.
When I get to school, in high school,
oh my God,
be able to play on the football team, have some good success there.
This is Milton entering a West Palm Beach courtroom Monday to face charges stemming from an armed robbery and carjacking. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say a Lyft driver picked up 4 young males and a female early Sunday morning and drove them to Windora
That kid
Way
needs a
in West
forklift
Palm
driver.
Beach. That's where the female exited the vehicle. Investigators say the suspects told the driver to take them to another location. When the driver refused, authorities say one of the suspects pulled out a handgun and hit the driver in the back of the head. The driver says he got out of the car and was robbed of his wallet and jacket. He later told deputies that Milton, who was in the front passenger seat, got out and hopped into the driver's seat and sped away with the other suspects. According to investigators, the driver gave detectives a phone number, which led to the identification of Milton.
Yeah, they're going to find you.
Milton
there's a lot of evidence there. It's like leaving a trail of furniture.
Here's where we first heard about this kid. I remember this story.
His grandmother's SUV and went on a joyride through Lake Park in Palm Beach Gardens.
Oh, wow.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things and drive into a car.
So did you know that you could perhaps kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
If I thought they wouldn't take me to jail, I'd whip his behind right now.
Back in court, the judge ordered
he's
Milton
been
to
doing
remain
this
at a juvenile
since he's
facility
been a little
until his
kid.
next
There's a couple of obvious red flags there.
You think so?
I want to do bad things.
I want to do bad things.
I mean, he's like Damien Omen, the Omen. There's nothing worse. When this is true of every race of person. If you are going to be an athlete and then that dream is taken from you.
Oh boy.
And you think you're going to be, Michael Jordan, and then you're a bouncer at Delilah's.
You're going to be a little.
You're hostile. Yeah. There's nothing.
There was a gym teacher we had. His name was Gil Lilienthal in John H. Glenn High School.
Well, if a guy had that name and he murdered somebody, and I was the judge, I'd go, you're free to go.
Yeah. Gil Lilienthal. He tried out for the Denver Broncos. Big fucking guy.
Right.
And then blew his knee out. And that was it. Never again.
Wow.
He ends up being the gym teacher at John H. Glenn High School in Elwood.
That's what you want to do, is make sure a young Anthony Cumia has his socks.
Right. So you just know how pissed this guy was. He used to, when he would catch kids smoking, he'd give them a choice. I could take you down to the office and report you, or I get to punch you once in the shoulder.
And you have to tell me, God, the Broncos made a mistake.
Yeah. And man, the kids that took the deal to take the punch, he didn't hold back.
I would take the punch every time.
Yeah.
I mean, because who needs the bullshit of going to the office?
The bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll get it taken care of immediately. He would fucking lay people out with a shoulder punch, and that was Gil, and you could tell he had some issues. Yeah.
Wow.
We loved him.
I mean, you think, Jesus,
Gil,
you got a choice. I could take it to the office, or you could blow me.
He finally, but it's in the tub, and you're receiving.
That story's unbelievable.
I love that one.
His mother caught him blowing himself. I don't know how my Italian mother would react to that.
Oh my God! Oh,
first of all, she'd be happy that I had that kind of a cock. Well, now, was it more of a big cock or really?
I don't know,
or being agile,
or being pretty agile, a rubbery spine.
When someone can do that, I think it's a combination of both.
Little both, right?
Hey, Richie, can you blow yourself?
Hey, don't blow yourself on my seat.
In the Ambassador.
Ambassador.
I fucked my fucking guma right there. I love fucking my guma in the Ambassador.
The trunk's big enough for an asshole that had to be shown a lesson.
Hey, Billy Bats could fit in his fucking trunk.
The Ambassador.
Yeah, am I funny? I amuse you like I'm a fucking clown?
Look at the grill of the Ambassador.
Hey, CPAs make a lot of money.
The grill could stand up to a deer paw. What is it called? A paw? Oof. I love how De Niro's eating. He's like,
the hoof.
Oof. Oof.
My favorite is on Mad
That's a sin.
when she says, when Scorsese's mother goes to Ray Liotta, what's with you, Henry? You don't talk too much. And Pesci, really mad, goes, something wrong with you?
yeah. Something wrong with you?
Just listening.
Oh,
it's the Irish guy.
Great.
It's real subtle. De Niro's the only Irish guy, and he's putting ketchup on the egg.
Yeah.
Like this.
Like that with the fucking bottle. I love it.
Before De Niro gets blown by Bridget Fonda and Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
And the fucking telephone wire is like he's going. Sam Jackson and De Niro and Jackie Brown are the funniest thing.
Fucking great.
How they didn't get a sitcom?
Where they're just
you saw Max motherfucking Cherry, and you didn't think you ought to tell me?
When they're just sitting in that apartment, bullshitting back and forth, or in the van. Hilarious dialogue.
Yeah. Jackson is unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another Artie and Anthony show draws to a close. We want to thank, of course, Davidsoff. His book, Road Dog, Life and Reflections from the Road, is a stand-up comic available everywhere.
And go see him at Helium. Dove is as good as it gets, man.
Yeah, really funny. Of course, Artie and Dove, you can catch them on Crashing, HBO Sunday nights at 10:30 Eastern Time. Artie, so glad to have you back.
And you're the best, buddy.
In great form.
I
love it.
appreciate everything.
Funny motherfucker. Love Artie Lang.
And congratulations. Terrell, you're the only Eagles fan here?
Oh, yeah. Congrats.
Terrell's a good man. Talented kid.
Nice. And tonight, Crime Report at 7 p.m. with the inimitable Pat Dixon. And we will see you right back here tomorrow. Until then, arrivederci.